Hey guys, I'm learning TFT and I'm sharing my learnings with you so that you can learn and I can learn better as well. In this video, I'm excited to share with you a TFT Dojo study session where we use the alpha product, which we just released to all 70 members of the current alpha test group for TFT Dojo, and went through a bunch of puzzles where we analyzed the 2-1 augment selection and tried to predict what line they were going to take and just strategically get in the mind of the tier 1 players. These were all games from PBE scrims, as a lot of these tier 1 players are preparing for the first TPC tournament this weekend. As part of the session, my goals were to get a gauge on what stage 1 units players were holding more often than last patch, how certain augment decisions might be different, specifically how econ versus item work, and then even just nuances like econ with free rolls versus not, since people are likely rolling for bard far less frequently. And then also related to that is what lost streak lines are available. Seems like lost streak is significantly less viable than last patch. Last patch we had Diana and T-Hex, and so now a lot of players are leaning far more towards tempo, what lines players would select, and we were using Brosif's research to kind of guide our analysis on which lines we would like to lean in. One high-level trend is that there are very few AD lines available now. Even Bilge, you usually want to play around TF in the early game, since Graves is not as good now. So there's just far less AD lines. AP slams are far more relevant now. And yeah, that was like kind of high level goal of what we were trying to accomplish through this study session, and just get a better read on the patch, both through augment selection and just strategically thinking about what openers lead to what lines that we wanted to explore. If you want to apply for TFT Dojo, we currently have something like close to 500 applicants now, which we will prioritize based off of first come, first serve for the kind of next wave of invites we send out. So if you want to be able to apply, go to tftdojo.com. I'll also include a link in the description below. With that said, I hope you enjoy this study session with the TFT Dojo. I think we have around 20 puzzles or so. The other thing I kind of want, my goals for this session, at least for myself, is to get a better understanding of like stage 1 holds. Like what are the units that are appearing at this point? So like even just scouting through and seeing what a lot of these players are prioritizing, because all of these players are tier 1 players that are scrimming together. And then how are the augment decisions different? Like I think almost every case I've seen from watching streams, like emblems are being picked left and right. And then kind of line selection. So how line selection has differed. I'm kind of going to be basing a lot of this off of, at least my initial baseline is just using Brosif's research. He's currently in the process on stream of like updating his own tier list. I don't know how much Dish Soap is updating this right now versus Frodan. Like I'd probably trust Brosif over Frodan, but I don't know if Dish Soap is updating this. So, and this was 2 hours ago. So yeah, go ahead.
He was streaming yesterday, and I did hear a lot of his opinions, and some of them match up with what I'm seeing on the tier list, but some of them also don't match up that well. So
okay, so I'm assuming this is not up to date, whereas Brosif's is like kind of, I feel like for the last few hours he's been actively working on this, so this is kind of what I'm working off of right now. It seems like high level, it's a lot of AP, like Bilge is AD and Shadow Isles and Vayne
Bilge is kind of mixed, I feel, these days.
Oh yeah, because you can play.
You can play TF Fizz.
Fizz is really strong, it seems, so far.
Yeah, so it's like heavy AP leaning, seems like.
Yeah. Cursor pile has completely shifted. Like rods and tears are like the first ones to go.
Yeah,
I think rod is the first item to go every carousel.
Yeah, and then
unless there's a spat, and then it's spat.
Right.
These spats are so crazy.
And then also what to play from Lost Streak. I think this is the only one. This Singed Kaisa is the only one he has listed here from Lost Streak. But like how to go about playing that? Do you roll for Bard with this?
Oh, I think you might have to if you don't have Void. Like
Let's have Void, yeah.
we thought about it, and like you kind of break even still. And without Herald, these lines become kind of hard. So you might have to if you don't have Void.
Okay, so this would be like what used to play into Diana and T-Hex would play into Singed Kaisa now with like an augment that gives you free rolls.
Yeah, I think if you lose every fight, you still make like 2 gold profit with the bar changes, even if you use like your real gold, on average at least.
Mhm.
Which is like not great. But if it allows you to get Void, it might just be needed. I haven't really found another good Lost Streak line.
Okay.
Unless maybe Echo rerolls playable. I mean, usually you can use 2 cost rerolls to salvage placements, but I'm not too sure on that one yet.
Yeah. So then also part of the summary is we are more likely to be trying to make strongest board at all points instead of playing for econ, and then also potentially leaning more towards item augments on 2-1 as opposed to econ augments. Have you guys noticed any patterns on that?
Oh, I think if you're going in if you're joining the 6 contest, you might need some econ.
Right.
It just kind of depends
Really
what your
need-
line is looking like.
Okay, so
Because like many lines end up in the same units. So even if the path is a bit different, you're still going to be contested. So econ seems very important for those.
okay. Any other kind of high level goals that you guys see that we could try to address through this exercise?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I think I've seen some pro players do this, but like there are many lines that are playable that are all conditional. It feels like the only unconditionally good lines end up in Seraphine or Ziggs. So I've just been trying to find one of the conditions so I can get out of this contest. So I'm just basically always keeping my eyes open for a Twisted Fate or like any other like condition I can like void to play like a void line or whatever. There are a couple of them, so I can just like not go into this contest because I don't really like that flippy playstyle.
And this is
How do you play around Village on the new patch? Do you go for any like 3 stars, or is it kind of just like the
No, I don't
greed
think
for
so.
items on
No.
7? Like
I
at the
think you
start of
just
the
want to get to 7 ASAP to get Fizz. Fizz is the new
Oh.
carry, you know?
Yeah, I mean MF is also really good now, but you're more
Yeah.
flexible in the early game. You can now actually slam AP items, I think. So you just slam what
onto
you have.
TF and stuff.
Yeah, TF is really good now. He feels really good.
yeah, it seems like Rosif's prioing EF early mid game and then MF items, and then it's probably MF and Fizz duo carry later.
Yeah, and just 5 costs. Like the same it always has been.
Invasion stay on 7 and buy stats. Then it's probably still better to go with 5 cost soup. This game.
All right, cool. Let's get started then. So we have 2-star Blitz, GP. Are people holding Echo now because of Zon? I feel like last patch I would always instant sell Echo.
Are you streaming your screen
Are you
or?
sure?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think you're streaming.
Not been sharing my screen. I apologize. Okay, you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yep. Good.
All right. Before I was showing this thing, I'll copy paste this to Discord.
That's process, right?
Yeah, put it into the notes channel. Yeah, I guess Echo is being held a little bit more now. Brosa put in B tier. That one is surprising to me. Is what would you want Echo for early game? Like you're willing to play Zon?
On early
He's
is fine.
not
and also
terrible.
reroll. You can also reroll Echo if you have that line.
Echo 2 is quite strong early as well, so
Yeah.
like he might just be a decent item holder.
Okay,
You can
so
hold
just strong,
JD
yeah.
Shojin.
Yeah, you
JD
just-
Shojin or Ginsu.
who are your favorite AP holders early game? It'd be Ari, Zoe.
Koguma.
Oh, it's Kog'Maw mostly because of his traits.
Koguma,
Like
yeah.
you're
Ogma, and
He
you
wants
don't feel too bad about Echo.
Yeah, it's fine to play Echo.
Okay. All right, what will you guys roll here?
Heavy is the crown instantly.
yeah, I would also hold 2.
Then it's probably Gold Destiny because I don't want some options that can be offered.
What line are we leaning towards right now? Like if we hit Void, that would be good.
I think
Otherwise,
it's probably either Seraphine or Ziggs. Because we have an Econ Augments, we have JG Slam and Half Nashers.
Wait, Ziggs from here? I feel like that's
Would-
kind of ambitious.
Make
How
it
do
gold
you
items.
how do you get loaded to 6? I mean, yeah.
If you get a TF, you can play Bilgewater as well.
This lobby is pretty strong. Everyone has 2 stars.
Yeah, I don't see like how you get from Ziggs like from this one.
Normally, this was good for Diana last set, right? So if you were playing Lost Streak into
Yeah.
the Singe Kaisa, this could be good into that. Not necessarily that we want to do that here, but just trying to apply more general learnings for this patch.
Is
Yeah, I think so.
Singe Kaisa good?
Singe
Oh,
Kaisa is the only line that Broseph has listed under Lost Streak.
Yeah, I also thought that. Yeah, but I don't really understand. Why would you play this over just standard Void or no? Because I used to last match I played a lot of Lost Streak Void, but I just played like the strong units like Skarner. Like you could flex everything, you know, like Swain, Skarner, Set, Tarek. Unless like Singed is like much stronger, but I kind of
No, I
don't know.
don't
I
think
kind of
he's
doubt
that
that.
strong. I haven't found him to be very strong today. He felt mediocre.
I guess there may
Is it
there
like
might
if
be
you
some
don't
logic where oh sorry, yeah.
I was gonna say if you don't get Void in early enough and you can't unlock Rift Herald, or is Rift Herald? I guess it fits with Mundo.
Yeah,
Probably.
no, I think Rift
I don't know what the
is on
board is.
board, though. Yeah, Rift is on the board for
Okay.
sure. But I guess you can unlock Rift and Singed on stage 3 to stabilize a bit, but I don't think. I mean, I've tried to Singed a bit, and I don't think he's really good. Like maybe he's a Morello bot or something. And from what I've seen people say, like he doesn't really stabilize your board, you know. I don't know. Maybe I have to try it, but yeah. I'm not too convinced.
Okay, so there's not a very obvious Lost Streak angle right now, which kind of makes this
Yeah.
not as good of an augment choice.
I think
And even if you want to play towards Singe Kaisa, you want Void in, right? So I feel like you would want Void and Herald unlocked.
I think you can probably play around Seraphine in some boards from Lost Streak, but I haven't really tested it myself. But he feels strong enough, or like to me at least so far.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm not too happy to play full Lost Streak this patch. So far, it feels bad.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do from Lost Streak exactly.
So
I guess it's
related,
Seraphine, but like I don't know.
I've also seen way more prismatic traits, so full streak is even worse now.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Just
there's
get
some
prismatic and
decent
you're dead.
2-cost reroll, right? Like not Tryndamere. Tryndamere is trash, but
Yeah, Echo would be my guess, but
Echo.
I don't know
Echo
how
and
good he
Yasuo.
is.
Did you play a GP? Or I guess the items are a bit. The rod is awkward.
Oh yeah,
I don't
I think
really like
GP
GP
is like level 8 comp more. Like are we talking about the GP slayers or something?
Like from tempo?
Oh. Yeah, why not? I mean, if you want to play,
Yeah, I mean,
guess
ideally, but
yeah.
it's not really going to
this one.
stabilize you like from Lost Streak.
Yeah, I think it's like it's a tempo line. Like you want to win streak early, so I will. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like most people are rolling on 8 here.
Yeah,
A little
you
bit
roll
on
it with build with the build chops mainly.
So how often
Oh,
are
yeah.
we rolling for Bard now? Probably not very often at all. Like only Sona and maybe like if you have calc loss or like trade sector.
Yeah, probably with 3 rolls like Epoch.
If 3 rolls, you do it for sure.
Yeah.
And then like my hypothesis is that like sometimes you have to if you need Herald, like because maybe you can get Void, but you can still break even if you use your real money. But honestly, that
Yeah.
seems like a bit of a desperation move. Like
Yeah, if your opponent is trash. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you just roll for Bard here, but
yeah, here I could actually see it. I think if you don't get TF. But, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, a Bard roll on 2/2.
okay. Okay, I mean, I didn't see the Blitzcrank too, but honestly, his Bard isn't that bad. With Blitz too, or no?
The whole
Bard is
hobby
fine.
Yeah,
has
because
2
items
stars
are
though.
outperformed.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot you mentioned that.
Oh,
yeah.
it's 2.
Oh, never mind. It's
Oh.
2 cost starts. Okay, never mind. Wait, it's it is
It's 3
2-star. Wait,
It's
yeah, but
3
one
cost
cost, yeah.
start, but everyone just
oh,
got
okay,
Who's-
okay.
everyone just hit a 2-star 1 cost for some reason.
Okay.
What would you guys lean here? I assume it's not middle.
I'm leaning Raining Gold, but maybe they just click the Gold Destiny. They just roll and click the Gold.
Yeah, I mean, I'm done for a Gold Destiny because I look at the amount of gold. Like, Raining Gold is so bad.
Yeah, I think savings account is just better than running gold in my opinion.
Yeah, but
so if you
but
want
then you
gold, I'm
can-
just taking a savings account.
But I'm thinking Gold Destiny can get some Bringer of Ruin or what?
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like
or something.
I'll take 4 gold plus Scion plus Bard. It's like 7 gold. It's almost Raining Gold. I mean, not really, but it's like, yeah.
Okay, so it seems like we're split on these two.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. I'll roll
They're
left.
relative to each other.
Oh,
Oh, now it's the Gold Destiny.
I
Yeah,
guess
same
you
roll
play
order.
what Gold Destiny gives you. I mean, I think it's just Raining Gold is too understated. Maybe if you have a better
Yeah.
econ augment, you take it.
Yeah, especially now that we're not rolling for Bard really as much. I feel like Raining Gold goes down in value.
Yeah. That too.
Okay, 3 Zon Star.
Jinx.
We didn't see this before.
no, but without a bow, this opener still sucks. Like Jinx doesn't do anything without a bow.
I mean, I'm done for Echo Reroll as a Trogath, but half Titans, half
bow.
VG.
Even with
Yeah, I
that
can
bone
see that.
it does nothing.
Seems like
I mean,
Void-
I haven't played a single game of Echo Reroll, so I don't even know if that's actually
Oh,
good, but it sounds
I
like
played
it's so
against
bad.
it once, but it
Yeah.
feels very fragile. Like you need to be really on positioning because that guy dies really quick. So, but I mean, he does do a lot of damage, so it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I would roll
But
left
from
and
here,
right.
And start roll 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I will also low plate first, I think.
Yeah, I agree. There are
Or-
some lines that like run a lot, but I don't think you can angle it from here.
I assume it's roll left. We don't have a
Yeah,
good ape.
roll
Probably,
left.
yeah. I mean, I've heard like Sona Reroll is like
Oh yeah,
borderline
Sona Reroll is
broken.
really
Yeah,
good.
Borderline
like-
broken, so if you want to force
Sona
Sona Reroll,
Reroll,
low-key take one, but
Both Sona and Lux really like one, I think, and like
Yeah.
both are strong right now.
it
That's
just depends how
really
broken it is, but because this is not supposed to be a good spot, because you don't have a
Yeah.
gear
No,
or
but
a rod.
it's very contested in my games today. Like,
Oh, okay.
but also I think it's just early patch stat check. In a couple of days we figure out the patch more, and the comps will probably drop off. But right now they stat check everything.
Okay.
I assume it's just this, and hopefully we can get a Kog'Maw and maybe Angle Void.
Yeah,
and go
I
Void.
mean, I don't know if I would angle Void or just any like.
I think
of
just
the-
unlock the Herald.
Herald lines, but yeah, probably 2. I don't really like the others.
That's 2.
Echo also leveling is trash, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Okay.
don't have slams either, so I think.
Yeah. I mean, I guess not dirty. Oh, thanks. I'm not
That's
finding J.
All right. Upgraded start. We have Anivia to Rumble pair. Are you guys seeing a lot of Yordle success in the openers?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's
I think
all around
the best
Timo.
opener right
It's like
now.
it's Timo. Like you need Timo. It doesn't do well without him, and so like from this spot, you can definitely try it. But
I mean,
And
yeah,
that's
it's also
into
mainly
this line.
Oh, it's Rise 6. In
Yeah,
theory,
it's
it's into a lot
Rise
more like obviously Rise 6 is like the best line you can play it into right now, but I mean it's the same Yordle opener we used to play for any, so you can play basically everything.
Okay. Or if you get a bunch of rods, you can get Vagar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vagar
Vagar
feels
is
really
also
strong.
really good.
Vagar feels really strong.
Okay, what are you guys rolling here?
Are all two.
rolling 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll
Oh,
3.
What the hell?
Is there a buff to this or no?
no.
No,
I
no,
don't think
no.
so.
I think I'm taking
Unfortunately,
one,
no.
like a roll 3, default
Yeah,
1.
roll 3 and default 1.
It's
Maybe
really hard to
that's
proc,
what it
right?
is.
The bows.
Yes. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
hard to
especially
block.
especially with the units we have, it's way
Yeah.
harder to
It's
It's
never
like
happened.
actually deceptively hard. Like even if you have a Ginsu in stage 2 and stuff, with like even I remember I had Ginsu red buff and I still did a proc it on for 1.
Yeah, just
Oh,
left.
so it's
3 for 3. All right, 3 cost start. We're gonna unlock LeBlanc.
LeBlanc.
they want to play for LeBlanc.
So this is volley rise usually. That's what Broseph
Yeah.
has here.
Yeah.
I guess you can also play into Rise 6 if you can tempo it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so not double trouble.
Not double
Nope.
trouble. Not mace as well.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just lean middle now, I think.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
it's
not
I like
for
that
that.
one. I like
let's
that
just
one.
roll right. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's roll right and go lifting.
Oh,
This is good
Well,
too,
now it's
right?
kind of hard, but yeah,
Yeah.
that one is
I'm-
good. But like lifting
I'm-
feels so good
I
from this
think
spot.
lifting is too good in this line to skip.
Okay, so then you're just
Honestly,
playing all the
both are very
bruisers
good.
with like Invoker and play around.
You just
volley.
play 2-star bruiser.
You end up in volley
unlock
rise, but
volley
like
line.
honestly, these are PBE scrims, right? So I can see it being. I can see him taking 3
Yes,
just because he
yeah,
wants to
it's
test it. He
experimenting
needs
with
the
Right.
reps with the emblems.
If you take
Like if
one,
this is, like in scrims, I would take 3. I think just to practice. But like I think in tournament, I'm taking 1.
solo queue lifting competition.
Okay, yeah.
if you take one, do you level and play 3 Noxus, or just go for like 2 bruiser and a
What?
random backline, like LeBlanc?
you
I think
play
you just can roll
3
to jar
Noxus,
then.
Shen. It's
Yeah.
I mean, you're
okay.
not broken. You're not broken. It's on round 1, so you just play strong.
yeah, but I mean you still want
Oh,
to
no? Okay.
stack.
Yeah, I think you level to try to kill units to stack Scion, right? And you could
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
streak.
You just play strongest board to
kind
stack
of
Scion.
backline him a bit. Like he
And
doesn't
you
want
want
to play
second row so that he doesn't aggro first.
Yeah, I actually like Sunfire Scion because he gets all the takedowns.
Yeah, well, you're stuck with the Sunfire, but like the takedowns are nice. Yeah.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. But I get the idea. But I won't say it's fine.
Sunfire hater.
Yeah.
We have Void on bench.
Void on bench, Kiana 2.
I think you just have.
Oh.
I think it's just 3.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I feel like Void mods are
85.
super important usually, but
check, yeah.
like if I see
Honestly-
Adrenaline on 2, I'm usually just not even thinking about Void.
Honestly, I tried on Bessa
Like-
today. It feels kind of nice. Like I'm not saying you should play it here, but like there is a world where you can try
Oh.
it. But I don't
Oh,
think it's
you
correct
know.
or anything. But honestly, I was surprised by how strong she felt.
What does this
Okay,
go
okay.
into now? Before it could have gone to Diana, right?
Yeah.
Like, this can go into.
I mean, Slayers is. I mean, I don't know if it's in the list, but
You
I
can
think
just
it's
put
a
it on.
bit-
Probably
volley.
just go Slayers, but I don't think you're supposed to itemize Aatrox. Like it's
You
probably
can just put it on set.
Belveth and
you can
then
just put
Bessa
it
or
on set.
something.
No.
On his
Yeah.
set as well.
That-
Just
set.
any like melee
that-
unit.
That GP build, or sorry, comp from earlier.
The
There's like
GP,
all
yeah, yeah.
frontliners.
Yeah,
And then
exactly. Yeah.
Belveth.
Yeah, this one.
From this spot, it's probably we have a lot of. Do we have a lot of pairs? If we have a lot of
Oh,
pairs,
yeah.
probably just look up.
Yeah. Even if you don't have pairs, it's still Epoch or no? Isn't that Augment just
Yeah,
a bit too
yes.
broken?
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, I agree. And also the others kind of suck.
I mean, if I had Diego 2, I would be down to click 2, but
Yeah, I took 2 today. Like I don't know. The Augment is kind of nice, I guess, but from this spot, no.
I don't know. For
I
this
think,
one, no. I'll click for Diego 2.
I think you're only supposed to click it from Viego copies or slams.
How many
Yeah,
Viego
yeah.
copies do you want?
I
It's
think like
two.
minimum 2. I think.
I'm like
It's
willing
two
to do it
and
with one if I
lots
have
of
like a very good slam, but it needs to be like an instant
Oh,
like Titans or
in-
like PT or something.
In Poppy Encounter, I'm willing to play to
Oh yeah,
pick it
then
with.
I'm more likely.
Which one's
But honestly, I
Poppy
tried.
Is it the two anvil
Yeah.
stars?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that we can do.
Okay, so we're just epic.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then are we rolling right away? And if so, for what?
Yeah. I mean, I do think you
Up
roll
to,
right away. Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, just use
Roll right away, and
Or whatever you.
you just have to flex it. I think just
Build strongest board.
Just,
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if
Or
you had
ideally
Extol,
with-
like play Extol, yeah, I feel like yeah. I mean, the roll down is pretty hard, but yeah, I feel like it's kind of hard to tell.
Most likely,
you roll.
what are we thinking about slamming? Sunfire?
Yeah. I mean, if you're on a streak, I feel like yeah.
depends on the comp you end up on, like how important are or like how important is a glove. But I feel like in a lot of comps it's kind of needed now. So yeah, probably Sunfire.
from Sunfire.
Right, silver scrapes.
It's on a 2.
It's not 2.
Okay, Yordle opener.
Yordle opener, probably Pyromaniac default.
2 item starts.
Item
Left
allows
or
us
something.
to unlock.
I feel like I would take Salvage Bin if I want to play
Yeah.
Yordles.
Augments
but-
I
are
feel like
pretty good.
Salvage been better too.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
Salvage
You,
Bin
you
is just
insta roll
better
two. I think you roll 2.
I would
If
like
it was
actually
other Yordles, I would pick Salvage Bin over Pyromaniac. But if it's Tristana 2, it's probably Pyromaniac.
I mean, I want to slam like 2
Like,
items. And I feel like Salvage Bin, I can
think it's
just.
much better.
Because
like
are you willing to
salvage.
slam a Guardbreaker on Tristana? I feel like I'm not too happy.
If we have
about
salvage bin, then
Guardbreaker.
I'm willing to.
Oh yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah, because
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
if you have Pyromaniac, you're not allowed to slam Guardbreaker.
Yeah, I think we want to streak with this, right? So this gives us the highest likelihood of streaking without screwing our late game.
Yeah. Also, can you also play into AD? Not really, right? Like I feel like into Yunara, it's not pretty good.
I mean, you can
You
try,
usually play
but
into AP, right?
Oh
So
yeah, Yunara. Maybe you can try into Kaisa, but like Yunara does not seem really good.
Play into
or
Vayne.
Kaisa, but how do you play Void?
I know. I think Vayne needs
Like
to
Vayne,
start off.
you need like
You kind of
you
need
need
to play
like
it all.
Carbon 2, Sonnet 2 and stuff.
Yunara seems very well in my games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
it's,
bit
No,
was
you-
nothing.
it's hard to play into AD.
Yeah.
it feels really hard. Like builds is okay, but besides that, yeah,
Oh,
Unless
yeah,
you
I mean,
slam like a Rage Blade and then play the Ziggs.
Yeah, something like that, maybe, yeah. I mean, Rebuff doesn't knock you
Motion is
crazy.
also allowed on Trist. Like,
Yeah.
I only want an item to unlock the thing.
Yeah.
I
All
don't
right,
really care about. I don't think the board is competitive to. Like,
I like this.
I mean, Tristan, like, I
Oh.
think if you get it from an upgrade, it's fine. Or he
Well,
rolled.
they roll
Hey.
Savage Bin and
Also, they were
Lose
gonna pick
start.
Pyromaniac,
yeah.
and Stars were born for Bobby too.
Arlaborn are better than.
But they can't unlock Poppy yet, right?
So they like
Well,
Pyro. What,
That is true.
what are they angling with this? Just 3?
I mean,
Probably
yeah,
not.
I don't know. I guess you can just tempo, like, if you see a good
yeah,
drop.
just buy
Tempo
something.
with it. Or you have an upgrade, you get a second frontline upgrade, and then
Yeah, like Nico 2, maybe. Buy 2.
Mhm.
Something like that. Cho'Gath 2. Oh, yeah. I mean, Cho'Gath 2 you could play to Void if you see it in your shop and stuff.
Even between these two, I feel like I would have taken this. Like, you guys would actually
me
take
too.
this?
I don't know. We don't even have the third Yordle, right? So like,
yeah.
I feel like taking Pyromaniac to play 4 Yordle is a bit ambitious here. Like, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I guess
Yeah, I feel like-
Stars is like more direction.
Mm.
If you hit some
Yeah,
no,
solid
probably
shots.
is, yeah.
I would always take
Don't
Salvage Bin
love
instead
Yordle opener.
of Pyro.
Maybe-
Like,
Maybe
It's,
he's thinking about Bridgewater or something.
In
That
which
feels
case,
really
are you
ambitious.
rolling
Arlaborn
right away?
early.
You're rolling on 2-1?
oh,
Probably
I
just
don't-
wait
I don't
for
think
them
so.
to appear.
I just have no idea
don't know.
what 2 costs you're looking for that justifies this pick.
I mean, in Yordles, it's just you hit on Poppy, I guess, but
You're not unlocking till carousel.
yeah, no,
Once
I
unlocking Poppy,
mean, I know, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Otherwise, like, you're just
Yeah.
tempoing, I guess. Just buy something.
Yeah.
You'll probably see something you can play, and then
And she'll have Cogmore shop him down.
yeah.
yeah, I mean, there must be something in your shop. Doesn't mean it is good.
Just-
Like,
Just thinking about this Tristana, what other boards can you play with it? Surely there has to be a gunslinger. The only complete gunslinger I can think of is Bilge.
Yeah, like what 2 cost? I don't know. Okay, that's perplexing.
Does the encounter have any bearing on what direction you guys go in this one?
Probably not.
Oh,
Silver
this
Swift.
one? No.
like
Sweet.
Void
Already-
a little
yeah,
bit better this encounter, but it's
I'm
like
already top 2, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm pretty sure most people don't like just forget about it until it happens.
Yeah, just
I mean,
until you see this
there's just
70
all
gold.
of a
If
Yeah,
if they make it,
sudden, like, need to roll down everything unprepared.
It's just such an odd augment. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like Void is probably pretty good in it. I guess like you can.
Yeah, you
But,
can go to
like,
you can get to
I
national.
like Void a little bit
It's
better.
just
in
one
this line,
placement,
but
right?
just
Like,
broken.
Yeah, just one placement diff.
I feel like you're
Well, even
usually
then-
dead before final 2 if you don't have Baron.
Oh, with
yeah,
Void?
I mean,
I think you can make
maybe.
it. I mean, you could. I don't know this patch, but
Yeah.
previous patch you could
Top
for sure.
2?
Yeah,
I mean, top 4, yes, but top 2 usually you already
I
have.
mean, I've done it.
On
I've
previous
top
match,
two
I'm-
without Baron,
yeah, I
for
think-
sure.
level 9 Void is actually like you can play really strong boards. Like Volibear 2, Shyvana 2, Fiddle 2, like
Yeah.
Herald 2, Skarner 2. Just play all the good
Okay.
legendaries.
Ziggs.
Oh, yeah, now you can play Ziggs even,
Now you
yeah.
can play Ziggs, yeah.
I for sure think Void is you don't need to get an Asher to be very strong.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I still don't understand this pick.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
me either. But I mean, it's a very early patch. I feel like it's kind of hard to see the lines and stuff. Oh no, this was PB, right? You said so. PB
PB.
scrims.
Scrims.
I'll bring this up in a coaching session with one of the pros later.
Okay, guys.
3 cost start, 12 belt. This looks like a T-Hex angle.
T-Hex.
Oh.
You wish it was last bit, imagine.
Hey,
No.
Oh, I see a TF on the bench.
I see it on the bench. I'm probably angling builds, yeah.
Must have been
Yeah,
from an
except if you have,
orb,
like,
I
two
assume.
opponents.
TF bench Ilaoi
Yeah.
board. I'm locked in. I just need an item.
I'm surprised he didn't make
Yeah.
10. I guess he just wants to see Augment to
Uh,
decide direction.
Probably.
Yes, Sona pair, so it's probably between Sona and Bilge.
And if he gets the Shins out hero Augment, he could do that too.
If you want to, sure. I don't think I want to. Like, if
I
you
mean,
want
maybe
to, go for it.
Try it on
It looks
scrims.
pretty good in the stats now, I think.
I played against it today and it
It's
didn't look
really-
good.
Which
weird,
one?
isn't
Sus with no
Oh,
slam.
are you talking about the Xeni hero?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like weird because
mean,
they
Xen's
load in
okay.
with a 2-star, so they're strong
Okay.
early, but then it just falls off a cliff.
Yeah, I mean, I think Zen 3 like is trash, but if it reaches a Heen, it's not that bad. But the main issue is like you're playing 5 rounds of Zen 3 and you lose like 30 HP for free. Yeah. But Loki, when you get the Heen, it's like he's pretty good.
Right.
I'm not that convinced, but I mean, it's definitely better. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely better. But I would still like not be holding Zins just in case I get the augment.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no scouting data. All right. I assume if we're playing builds, we want item. Is that the default
Yeah,
leading?
it's just salvage. I'm the defaulting salvage.
Regardless, the other two don't look too appealing here.
Yeah, just solid.
I would just take salvage. Yeah.
Is there like a no? You could do also cooking pot into village, but I don't know exactly what that would be.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like, I
Advent
heard Advents
are
are better,
much
but-
better
Maybe
now,
friend
right?
is broken, I think, but
You can only have Bruiser and Vanquisher right now. Right?
But, I mean, the main issue of cooking pot is like compared to spreading roots, it's one component, right? Spreading roots is 4.
Yeah. and it's also like, are you feeding the Ilaoi? Like that doesn't seem too great.
Yeah.
Like you don't really have a
I
good
mean,
feed, but
You can
like
you
Fingers
can
Emblem
feed
is
you
actually
can feed
insane.
Ilaoi
Like,
into
Yeah.
Can feed Ilawe into Rise, Volibear, Bilge.
No, but I think I will just take Savage Wind then.
I think,
but I
yeah,
do like
yeah.
No, but like Savage Wind is better. But like we're thinking about who do you feed? Probably
I mean,
Ilawe
also,
with your low-
like I feel like you get Volibear for free with Tom Kench usually, or no?
yeah, for sure.
you get some.
What about, given that Bruiser emblem is so good, is there a Bard Bruiser reroll with Cooking Pot with Scion? Is that viable?
Why not? Yeah.
Oh, I don't think
mean,
so.
It depends if
I
it's
don't
good enough. But
I don't think this
I
Bard
saw someone
reroll
slide today,
is
and
the
it
thing.
it didn't look good. It didn't look
Like,
good.
the only time I see Bard Scion doing well is with the Darkane Aegis item. Then it's
Oh,
actually
I
pretty
think-
good.
Even
The
then,
Darkane tank.
you just put a Zillion on your board and Sam doesn't
Like,
say this anymore.
In the stats, if I just look up like a Bruiser emblem, 6 Bruiser is like plus 0.6 now.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it's really good in Void, actually, the Bruiser emblem. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
Vanquish
like
Emblem's
Vanquish
good in
Emblem a lot
Bilgewater,
more.
right?
I tried
Exactly.
Vanquish Emblem today. It's really strong. It prints so much harmony. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
It seems really good with 2 or 4 Bruiser, but I don't
Yeah.
think you want it for vertical.
In what world are we taking this? Like,
and this
I
is
think
just a
Augments-
full open augment.
TX.
The Augments is kind of bad this patch. I don't think you ever want to.
Someone will probably find a loose streak line, and then I'll click it.
Yeah.
Until
Okay.
then,
I mean, yeah. If you want to click it, you must have a loose streak line in
okay,
mind.
so we're just avoiding this until we figure out what that line is.
Probably.
Okay, so
Or if
yeah,
you
probably.
we're all leaning this way. Savage
Yeah.
Wind?
Yeah.
Right, Silver Scrapes again. Gen 2. 2 build units. Alright, not right.
I'm rolling 3 for sure. Yeah.
Probably not left.
Yeah, I'm
Not
rolling
sure.
1 also. I'm pre-patch will be team building into
Oh.
Diana. I mean, on the roll is pretty good.
Into
right after
Sona.
Roll
patch.
middle. Yeah.
Wait, do you
Yeah.
Into
get
Sona or
this
Zero
for...
copy.
Do you get this instantly for this
I think
gen?
you do. You
Yes,
do.
Oh.
for sure.
True.
Yeah. But you need to scout.
It
I think
works.
so far the Sona comp has been really contested in my
mean,
games.
I think you can
on
play
a roll, you
into...
can force your way
This
through
guy.
it, but
you could probably force... Oh, this guy's 4.
you can force it with on a roll, but
No, but like
once you're seeing a lot of
on
people
roll
playing
you can play anything in the game. It just gives you
Yeah.
tons of free rerolls.
Yeah, you can.
Like
But
last patch,
honestly-
Broseph was saying he's willing to play Caitlyn contested like 3 or 4 ways with on a roll.
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, on the roll, like it gives you like when you play Caitlyn, it actually gives you like 30 or 40 rolls over the game. It's
I mean, when I was
so broken.
playing it, 4-way TX, you just send them 7, 8, 6.
So are we hard forcing Sona with this? We do have a tier.
I wouldn't.
How
but,
many-
like,
I wouldn't
How
hard
many
force
rerolls does it
Sona.
give?
2
Is it
every
actually
time
It's,
you
no,
left.
this text is wrong. It's 2
It's
free rerolls for
2?
star up.
I'm
Would
willing
you
to
play
take it
Bard
even.
then, or
Yeah, I think you roll a middle first, maybe something better. But probably on a roll, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think you have to force so now. If
no,
like,
you don't. I wouldn't. I think you can just like play the like on a roll mini game and just load in with 20 rerolls or something, and just
Yeah.
play something else.
Before we would play this into Leona/Diana, are there any lines now we would play this into?
Maybe Nidalee if she's still good, but
Who?
probably not.
Oh,
Nidalee.
Italy.
is Warwick any good? We have the Vi
No.
already too.
I don't think so.
No. Warwick.
Okay.
That's good.
JK.
Okay, so
Nidalee.
I wanted to.
I think you can play the Diana comp with Nidalee instead of Diana with the team building.
yeah, no, I do think Nidalee is for sure good, but she's
so
like a lot
expensive.
harder to unlock. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time I played her was like I had like 4 Nikos after voting for Bard, and then I'll just play for Nidalee. Yeah.
okay, so we all like this, yeah?
I also think
Does it work
Ishtal
right now?
is a bit better than last patch because there's no Diana.
Oh, which one's
But
sorry?
even on Brock 1, you're kind of Ishtal
Hmm.
Yeah.
better or this patch than last patch because there's no Diana, so you're stable in Brock 1, even if there's no Brock 2 cash
Oh.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the cash I got nerfed really hard. The 550. Like,
I mean, it's only 50% of one cash out that's got nerfed.
Yeah.
Every other cash out is still the
Yeah,
same.
but it's the cash out you got most often.
I mean,
Yeah.
Extra is really hard to play, but I think it's broken.
Yeah,
I think you just play bar the
yeah.
reroll each style version with honor roll, and then it's pretty good.
I don't know if you guys saw the VOD reviewing we did last night, but Without You was heavily leaning Ishtal and dominated with Ishtal.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure all the like very good players, they just always play Ishtal whenever they can. Like Weijian always plays Ishtal and stuff. I think like it's super hard
Is
to
he
play.
in the puzzles, by the way?
Well,
Without You?
Oh.
No, we don't have
Yeah,
other language support yet. So that's
Oh,
our
okay,
list to get to.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
does the honor roll work with the Shen? Because
Yes.
by
I think
the point
so.
you click it, he's already made onto your board, right? It's already a Shen.
Yeah,
I think
it
it work
should.
on Bishop.
it does.
You
Yeah.
think it should? Because he's already upgraded. It's not he's gonna upgrade after
No,
you
he
pick the Augment.
upgrades after you pick the Augment, right?
No, just as
No,
soon as
it's-
the round starts, he upgrades.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, then it doesn't. Okay,
You're
then it
Oh.
doesn't.
You're right. I forgot about it.
Yeah,
No, it
yeah,
doesn't
you're
then.
right. You're right.
Okay, that's actually a big
Would
difference.
it have ever been
Okay,
middle?
honestly, honestly, it doesn't make me. Yeah,
Like the
it makes
previous-
me wanna
Yeah, I would have taken Efficient Chopper, but you
Yeah.
can see on the wall if you want to play Sona.
Oh.
I don't really like it though. I mean, you can also just play any other line, but I think I would just taken Efficient Chopper. But I don't
Yeah.
know.
Or if we had more pairs, I would definitely take this.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's still the only option. Yeah.
I
think-
thought they fixed.
According to Brosif, he would just hard force Sona here.
Oh, that's what he said. Okay. It's like
Yeah, he specifically says spot for Sona is on a roll.
okay.
And I don't think he would care that other guy had
Even
four
with 0
Sonas.
copies?
Yeah, 0 copies. Like he would do that
Okay.
for Caitlyn last patch too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Like on the roll
Makes
is
sense.
way too much econ.
All right, so we have
Ionia.
Bow Cloak Glove,
I guess Ionia might be good.
Ionia.
I think this
Yeah.
game not
I'm
looking
thinking. I think he's missing 2 copies of Shan, 2 copies of Gen 2 for it to be good.
Everyone's holding
And
Ionia,
they
so it's
did-
probably
Yeah,
gold.
Not even
Oh, it's already gold Ionia.
even to-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like probably the Ionia.
Okay.
not even to be
game's
good, just the top 4, I think.
Right, lean trade sector to roll for 2 stars and
Yeah, the 2 stars.
Yeah, sure.
Roll Hustler first. The Flames.
I mean, if we want to be strong, this is probably strongest now. We could just play like
No, but you're not strong. No, I
No,
don't think
you're
strong.
not strong.
Because who gets the items? Jin of Kraken doesn't do that much. So,
okay,
I don't know.
yeah.
Like,
Kraken on Gen is probably
I mean, you could probably kill units, right? It's not. This lobby
I
seems
really
pretty
started
weak.
to hate Kraken Jin. He
Oh, yeah.
really doesn't do
Oh,
anything with Kraken.
There's a Teemo 2, Sona 2, Sona 2.
Okay, all right. So you roll right and lean left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left for now.
I think so, yeah.
It's probably left.
Yeah, I guess.
Is that good with Yasuo? Soul leveling?
Wait, what?
Bringer of Ruin.
Blinker of Fuel? I think
I
they
mean, I
just
feel like
trying
they're just
stuff for
testing
PvE.
Noxus. And
Okay.
that's what it
Makes
feels
sense.
like to me. They rolled trade sector first, so they were going to
defaulting
pick the
Feed
flames. Yeah.
The Flames, yeah.
Does Bringer of Ruin give you some Noxus units?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cyan and Briar, yeah.
But
Yeah, it's
that
just
is
Silent
so
Fire.
bad. It gives Cyan and Briar, but
So basically 3
you
Noxus
really
because
don't
you
take
get
it that
them all.
much.
But they don't
It's
even
like-
have Noxus, no? I guess
You don't.
they
You
slam
need
some.
one more
What
round
do
to
you slam?
unlock the.
And what do you even
Oh, you
slam?
spam a
Ooh.
Quasas.
Yeah,
Quasas
I
from
I think it's
that
not. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Man. Kraken.
Coach
Pray
Slam
for
Kraken
Draven.
and hope find Raven, yeah. But,
Kraken and pray for
Hope, pray for Draven.
no, but that augment is like really bad, I think. Like,
Oh, you think it's that? Oh.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't stack, man. Like the moment he dies, he doesn't get any stacks anymore. If the enemies die before
Yeah.
he spawns in, he doesn't get the stacks.
I think.
I
I think you
put it
need
on,
to
never
start
stack.
with Draven. I think you need to start with Draven so that you have 5 Noxus fast.
Yeah.
Like,
If you don't start
agree.
with Draven, probably not a good augment.
I'll click it with Cyan Pair and Draven. Then I'm in.
Yeah, sign fair
Yeah.
Draven.
sign me up. But yeah, even if Nox is a good line, I don't think this augment is really particularly good
Yeah.
in its current form. But I also just
Yeah, I mean,
don't think
and-
Nox
yeah.
is good, even on
It
like
could be,
after
like-
the changes. I don't like it.
It'll be like the Tarkan has issues like getting takedowns and stuff.
You're also stuck on 7 Noxus. You can no.
Okay, that was a test.
It must have been, yeah.
Oh,
I
Echo.
rolled
I,
them
mean,
finger
I know
for
you're
it.
thinking about Echo with
Yeah,
Ginsu
yeah,
to
Echo.
component anvils.
Ginsu, BT, Titan. Oh, so he just holds same as Diana items.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
he
the
has
same
2 component anvils, so he's guaranteed this.
I'll
Yeah.
gloss into it.
I mean, you
probably
can't
not.
take
You wanna
anything.
win. You wanna win.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
I
you
bet you
can be
default
strong,
it.
right? I feel like you
It's-
can be strong, but
Yeah.
yeah, but you can't click bring over
Oh,
an
that's
order
not
of the reunion, so
It just no, but like I
I mean-
would probably roll calc first before
yeah.
before reunion, even if it's got nerfed.
I mean, is it Reunion? Like, I feel like Reunion is still pretty good. Like, I mean,
Still fine,
you probably can't play Echo Reroll, but you have a 2-star to itemize with components and volts.
Right.
I would have
Yeah,
I
true.
would have rolled calc first, calculus first.
Okay,
I
From
think,
this,
yeah. But I think it mainly depends on what you're thinking about. If you really want to play
Yeah.
Echo, I think it's
I
calculus.
like birthday
Personally.
reunion that much anymore after the nerf. I think
but
it's
like,
like it's like a big deal to me. But like,
I think
mean, it's
angling
probably-
echo from now is not a good line.
yeah, it's
I
hard.
think you need more copy.
More
I don't
copies,
think you
really?
need more copies. I think you need an augment here that allows you to play it.
Yeah, and augments that's indicated or like more copy.
Okay.
I don't think more copies is like necessary, but these augments don't don't really work.
No, like I would only use him as an item holder, and then if I get more copies, then I'm willing to reroll him.
Oh, but who do you play otherwise with Titan's Boutique into?
Oh, you don't slam Titans BT Ginsu. I would slam JG.
Oh,
something
then
else.
you can't play Echo anymore.
You could play
I
into
mean, you
Rise Ziggs. You just flex
You
it,
can,
right?
you can play it
Okay.
into Rise Ziggs or Seraphine.
Okay.
Just depending on how many copies you get, you don't overcommit your items.
Yeah, okay.
Who's secondary carry in Echo reroll?
I think it's Seraphine or Malzahar, depending on how many copies of Malzahar you get.
Okay, so then that works out perfectly with being able to still do Ziggs Rise. Yeah.
Seraphine, and if you hit a lot of Malzahar, it's Malzahar.
Was Malzahar even on that board?
No, he got replaced by the Seraphine.
You play it instead of Seraphine.
And then
Is he linked to
one-
Cho'Gath?
like,
He doesn't void.
becomes, like,
No void show. I guess if it's a offensive void mod,
Yeah.
anyways, it's
Also, that Seraphine is actually a pretty good unit, no?
Yeah.
Now it's
Seraphine is really good.
I mean, I feel like she was already like pretty good as a secondary carry before, like in Diana and stuff, but
I think she's really good now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I didn't really like her last
before,
patch, but
before she
yeah.
was mid, now she's actually good.
But I think you just play Malzahar until you find a Seraphine.
yeah, I also feel like Malzahar is kind of bad personally, but yeah, he like just tickles everyone.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
so
not the best,
you guys
like-
would roll middle and keep birthday reunion?
Yeah. Oh, and now I'm more willing to play Echo.
Yeah.
Just slam Speedy and then get another item and JG.
Okay,
there
roll
scouting?
right.
You just tempo with the Echo 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Speedy. Can anyone make an argument for the other two?
I wouldn't do Speedy, I don't think. But like, I don't know. It's
I
hard.
would
I
go-
just really don't like
I would
the
go
augment.
patient study.
Yeah,
like, you
I
already
think I
have
would
some
do-
components.
You already have
Focus.
items, and like I don't like the augment, so just tempo with Deco, I guess, or
I
something.
would look for like Titans and then go Ginsu, Titans, GG, tempo into.
Yeah,
I think I would take patient as well. I don't know. I really think Speedy double kill is not that amazing. Like honestly, I think it's kind of bad, to be honest. And then you're playing it into Echo, which is I guess fine. You'll probably proc
No,
it, but what, you're not
don't-
using the gold at that point
You
anymore.
don't reroll the Echo, you just play him as tempo. Just 2-star Echo into
Yeah.
Zig's Rise.
Oh, but
I feel
why
like
wouldn't I
you
take
already have
patient?
3-item
Why wouldn't I
Echo.
take patient? Then you already have so many items.
Second hold the melee items, right?
Yeah, Sith holds the Titan and Hodge.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can use the items, but we already have 3 components on bench that are good, and we have 2 anvils, so we're definitely getting like we're almost guaranteed 3 items after curse cell. Like it's something like we're not guaranteed, but very likely. So taking like this augment then doesn't do that much in my mind. And then
I mean,
also,
the augment that makes the most sense is high voltage, but that's augment's just bad.
but then you're healing. If you want to heal
Yeah,
Echo, you could try that. But like, I don't know.
I feel like
about that.
I feel like the augment that makes most sense here is just econ because it's like
Yeah, I
you have
agree.
items, you want econ, right? Or champions that can use the items.
I
Yeah.
still like this because if you can guarantee that you're not in the bottom 2, which I feel like
Yeah.
if you hit the Echo 2, you
From
should
this
be pretty
setup,
stable. Then this amount of gold that you get, like, I mean, patient study by I think end of stage 4 is about this amount of gold.
Yeah.
So then you just get a free item on top with way more tempo.
But who gets the item? Like who gets the 4th item? Like I understand what you mean, but I'm honestly,
this-
is it that free?
If
to
you're
get
playing
this-
into this
to
line,
support
you
this?
can use infinite items, right?
Yeah, but I
Spam
don't
it.
know. I don't think if you're playing into that line, I don't think you're guaranteed to proc it. But if you're going fast 9,
Oh, no, but
Like, if
you
you're-
can stabilize with the Seraphine before.
Wait, and so
Seraphine
what
Echo.
do you slam on Echo if you're playing to that line? You slam like AP items? Is Echo
you
even
give
good?
him the Ginsu, JG, and Titans. He doesn't need healing on stage 2, and then when you get to the backline card, you move JG and you give him healing. And eventually the healing moves to set.
And so Titans are isn't Titans that like trash or
no,
I
I
feel like
think
it's
that's
just
good.
Rage
You
Blade,
keep the-
JG, and then you pop the
It's
anvil
like-
on
Yeah.
the carousel and you slam any item just to tempo.
okay, yeah.
And if you can hit the Echo 2 on 3-2 to start, like you should be very stable, right? Like I would be
You
surprised
probably
if you
need to
don't
be-
proc this.
Probably his before.
But you already have 3 items without the augment, so like, why wouldn't I just slam those items with like my anvils I currently have, and then take the econ? And if your line is 6 rise, that means you're trying to fast 9, so then
But-
you're not guaranteed, in my opinion, to
Yeah.
proc it. You need to
Yeah.
come to a alternate if you want to guarantee procking it.
Yeah, I don't think the 40 gold procs before you go to level 9 and roll for your board.
Honestly, I don't like. No, I think I'm almost certainly prefer 1 here. Like,
I think
I could see it if you didn't have the anvils, but with the
I think
anvils,
if you were
think
guaranteed
already.
Titans, and Insu, you take 1. But since you have 1 bow and you might not get a bow and armor on this 2 anvils, you just take the Ginsu and look for 1 armor on 2 anvils.
Is
You don't
Titans
need 2
really
specific
that good on
components.
Echo?
I think you need the Titans.
If he's your main carry, you probably need it.
If it's your main
Okay.
carry, you need the Titans.
But also, like, angling 6 rise with 0 econ augments. I mean, you better hit 1 on 3-2 then, because like otherwise you're not making it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's impossible to fast 9 with 0 econ augments. You must have 1 at some point.
Okay. I'm gonna pick this. I think you guys
Okay.
like this.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
see.
sure.
Pick what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this could also just be
Yeah,
like
Lenny ended up playing.
the pro player has enough confidence in themselves that they could this. I think
Never
if you
this
proc
screen-
this, this is
this is
clearly
screen
better
open.
than this.
I think if he took that, he might have rerolled Echo. Like, it's more acceptable if you reroll Echo to take that one, because then you're actually guaranteed to proc it.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
And you would go for Titans with the bow, and maybe like you could just go for like JG, even Gunblade, if you want to.
Yeah. I don't think you're allowed to take that augment to like a fast 9 line. That feels very risky. Assuming it's like a line that doesn't roll on stage 4, then you're just risking so much.
Like you can probably wait until 3-2, right? Like if you natural it, And
Yeah, you wait until 3-2 and
Oh, yeah, you
decide.
can kind of wait, yeah, but
And you can also see what augment you get on 3-2 to like kind of commit in one way or the other. I don't think you have
Yeah.
to force one or the other off.
If you get an
pick.
if you get an econ augment like Slammer Plus, you just go fast 9. Otherwise, you. Go.
Okay, augment round swap. So void.
Oh, I'm rolling. Oh,
No. Oh, we don't know what round it is.
yeah.
No, we don't know right now.
augment.
I'm rolling 2 anyways before.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
never clicking that. 9 lives.
I
This
think
was
three is
good
low.
with
pretty
Diana,
bad.
right? Now we don't. Now what would you angle with this?
Oh, was it good with Diana? I've
I
never
don't think
seen
I
it-
think it was good with T-Hex. It was fine with T-Hex.
it was fine with TX, yeah. But
Wait, really?
I mean, it
Yeah,
can
I
give
saw a lot of
dupes,
people-
and you
Gives
can hire
dupes.
all. Like I hit Caitlyn 3 on stage 2 with that augment a couple of
I
times.
think it's kind of tailored to board, so most of the time on the forecast they give you a Seraphine.
But like it's just econ and it can give dupes, and sometimes the
Okay.
one calls for Caitlyn's like it's not amazing with
Don't
TX.
you like die super easily?
Oh, no,
Or
it's no. Honestly, it felt decent to
No.
me.
Okay.
Because you get a lot of econ to hit the TX faster, so you're like 4 lives.
Yeah, you're almost guaranteed hitting the TX in like mid stage 3 at the latest, or I mean, you can definitely hit it later, but like assuming like normal variants.
Okay.
So right now, is there an obvious line to
I
take
mean,
this into?
I don't believe in
think-
it, but
I
it's
think
singed,
you
right?
roll
Like,
it.
9 life was always singed on PB, but like I don't think the unit is good enough for that.
Oh right, you instant unlock, right?
I mean, assuming you
Yeah.
have the Zol Knights and the Juggernauts, then yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think the unit is
uh,
strong enough to do this. Like, and he's now actually a tank, so it's not even like going to carry you that much. And even then, he's
Yeah.
kind of mediocre still.
He does have a Mundo.
He has a Mundo and Bride.
But then I think items can stay on the Mundo. I'm perfectly happy with that.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean, and he has a
feel
Briar.
like-
He just needs to hit what? Blitz
Blitz
and
and
one
more.
more, and he
Yeah,
can
you
unlock
need-
it in stage 2.
This
I don't
shot,
you need 4 Zons and Juggernauts?
4 uniques on. Yeah, he could get
It's
it really
4.
fast. I mean,
Yeah,
is
So
you
it-
like it's
still-
not good enough.
two
I
off,
think
right?
it's roll it. Level up is still better. You can play into
Void.
Baron.
Oh, yeah, I feel like level up is.
Yeah, I'm
is
always
obvious
saving
first.
one out of these.
Especially with early augments,
Yep.
because if there's
Yep,
another
for
round on
sure.
Yeah, you
stage
can
2,
get another. You can get
Like
another
next
econ.
round could be hedge
in a
funds.
hedge fund, you won the game. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but if
Or,
let's
like,
say you
expected.
had Singed unlocked right here with this, would you take it?
No, I don't think
With
so.
this void, no. If I don't
Okay.
have void open, maybe. But like,
He's like
I
also
don't have
like
another
such a
choice.
Morello bot. We don't even have a single Morello component, and then still like, he didn't feel good at all to me today. Like, I mean, sure you play him because he's free and he spreads Morello. That's nice, but
Yeah.
on PBE he actually carried, and then you are fine, right? You can just play around him, but now you aren't guaranteed to win that much with him.
Okay, so even if
Yeah.
you had a Morello with Singed on 2-1, you don't feel like that's strong enough to.
But I mean,
streak
then
stage 2?
maybe if I had the whole Morello,
No, if
of
the
course,
item
the whole
was
Morello,
Morello, if
you're
the
probably
item was
winning
Morello, I would
but,
take it. Yeah.
but like, yeah, I mean,
Like from here, even if I have Morello, I'm clicking level up.
yeah, I probably agree, but
Level up is too good
more
from this.
acceptable.
It's
I would
just way
actually
too
think
good.
about
Like,
it.
Okay.
and
Yeah,
the board is not
like,
even
now-
bad. You put in a Laui and then +1.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Our board is actually good, like really good.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. I'm just trying to understand in what's the
Yeah, yeah,
borderline
yeah.
scenario that you would
Yeah,
consider that.
but it's weird now that Singe doesn't carry
Oh,
anymore.
now it's probably expected.
Oh,
Is
really?
it? It's like
You think
expected
expected is that much better?
like
I still
on this
like
spot?
this for
Because
Void.
yeah.
He
I could see-
probably didn't make 10. It's probably poor.
Yeah, but I think you can actually just
I
slam
don't
so
really.
in there and just
I think
Just-
expected is broken, and I don't like expect level up to no econ.
I mean, I know, like in the Monday report or something, it said unexpected was broken, but I feel like
Yeah, expected is broken.
if you want it to be good, you have to be able to use the double dupes well in stage 3. So like stuff like that. If you played it to Diana, it's like really good, right? Because you have a very high chance to get double dupes, and you want decon generally. I feel like if you play
could use
Void, like
this
what
on
are you
like
doing?
Cho, right?
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
would
yeah.
use-
But
like you would use it on the Mundo, but No, I kind of agree with you, but I think I would just take one because I feel like they're kind of strong already. Like maybe I'm a bit too optimistic, but honestly,
Like I think the
either
stage
just allow
4.
this damage to approach in here and just like play the game with tempo. But I mean, honestly, 3 is also really good. Yeah,
I think it's
above
they're
our
just
time.
broken. You're not guaranteed making it to 9.
If
It's
Well, you're
If
the
going to
first
make it to
void
9,
is
I don't know about 10.
Not
if the
guaranteed
first
making
void
it to
mod
9.
is frontline, does that like affect anything?
It probably does. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
It will
yeah,
make
once
Probably
it
lean
lines
more
are
towards right.
make it a lot worse, yeah.
I think
if I
also
have that
given
void
that it's
mod, then-
augment round swap, I would lean
That
more
matters a
heavily
lot
this
because, like,
because you
if the
can get
next
more
augment is one
gold.
round later, I'm clicking one instantly, not even thinking
I
about
would,
it.
Yeah,
I would rather get leveled up on the second one. On the first one, maybe not that good.
You can't get it anymore now that you see.
Yeah,
it.
like now you can get some
But
probably just
if I don't see an augment in like in stage 2, then I'm more happy to click 3. But if there's another augment coming in stage 2, I think level up becomes
yeah.
a
Yeah,
lot better.
agreed.
I mean, I feel like even like outside of augment one sub, I just like I feel like level up is just much better here. Like unexpected on stage 2, like one of the most common rewards is random forecasts. If you can't
I
use
also
them,
think-
your augment is trash.
I also think that in early augments, expected is better because maybe sometimes stage 4 there's nothing happening and you just get infinite 5 cost and people are no augment.
Yeah, yeah.
I also
Like,
think
I
that
value
level
it,
up is better now that we can play into this Rise 6 angle. So you aren't
Yeah,
just
yeah.
limited to Void.
like,
Yeah.
from this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the main reason is like the board is actually your board is actually good. You're level 5 instantly.
That's like my main
Unexpected.
thing. I would always click 3 if the board sucked here, but I don't think the board sucks. So you're allowed to click 1, I think.
Oh, you think the board is like if everyone has a prismatic augment, you think the board is competitive?
Yeah, I don't think prismatic
Okay.
means people are.
I actually think it might
unstrong.
mean it's less competitive on average. There's like a lot of econ stuff, like people like scaling augments, stuff that procs on stage 3, whatever.
So slam Shojin.
I mean, if necessary to win, I think you're probably allowed here.
Especially now because AD Kaisa got buffed, and I think
Yeah,
she's.
And you
then
can also
slam
go on the
Shojin
Ziggs
really-
later, right? So you're probably allowed actually.
Is Shojin Ziggs actually
still-
good? I don't think it is.
No, I think it's
I
like
mean, it's not good, but,
Ginsu.
like, yeah, he
Ginsu
wants
AP.
AS, AP, and then
Ginsu
Void,
Void.
like
So Void
like
was
Death Cap Void +1. But yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
with the tempo, I think you're allowed. Like we're talking
Okay,
about
also,
playing a max Void,
Yeah.
you're on the level
Yeah.
9 with your Void board. Like it's fine to put the Shojin on your 6, I think. Or just play the AD Kaisa, both, like, but like, both are allowed. Or just
but also
reforge it.
if you can choose, it's probably like if you could choose between red buff and Ginsu Ziggs, it's probably red buff, alright, or no?
I assume so, yeah.
on the on the
I'm
Rise
just
Ziggs board
wondering.
or just in
Yeah.
general?
Yeah, on the Rise Ziggs
I think on
board.
the Rise Ziggs board, you want the utility on Rise.
Yeah, but it's like I think red buff just straight up does more damage on Ziggs because you apply the burn to the entire board.
Like it has
A
the
lot better
passive.
in
The buff was to the buff was mostly to the passive, the auto attacks.
Yeah,
why
but
it is
not
red buff
everyone.
gets like Ginsu to catch up on the starting AS from red buff. It has to take like 10 seconds or something.
Quinsu's is a lot better in the stats.
Okay.
It's mainly because the Rise takes the utility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ziggs is
you're
your
playing the
primary
Ionian
damage
version.
dealer.
Okay, I can see it then. Yeah, I was just wondering.
Is Rise taking utility in every trait setup?
Not
I
the
think in the
Serena,
Volibear,
right?
you want
Or old
on
Serena,
the
right?
Shurina
Sorry,
or Volibear, you want damage on him and
Okay.
utility on Seraphine or Lysandra.
I assume here if we did not have 2 Void already ready, then I would probably lean more towards this.
Yeah. It's because we don't have a clear line, right? Like
Yeah.
sometimes expected can give you a forecast that gives you direction.
Okay, I'm gonna pick this, but we understand that there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Agreed with Naui.
Probably the void was like frontline, maybe. I don't know. First void mod or
Oh
something.
yeah, that's
Honestly,
that's
the
definitely
augments
possible.
is also hard to say without seeing the augments, but honestly, I think both are allowed in my opinion, so it might also just be a preference thing.
Yeah.
And he might have like did he roll it or no? Because maybe they were equal to him, and then he just rolled the level up because he rolled the other one first.
That is true. Yeah.
To
Yeah,
see
I can
what's
see that as
behind
well.
the-
What
I
other
can see
augment
that.
would you want to see that's better than either of those?
I honestly think the Azir augment might be really strong in the Seraphim meta. Or like,
Oh, I mean, any emblem augments.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
World
Trick
Runes.
Tree.
World
Yeah, World
Runes
Runes,
is big.
Flexible,
it's
Trade
crazy
Tree.
now.
Yeah, good point.
What are you considering playing this into, or are you guys not clicking this?
Vayne.
I haven't clicked it all set.
Oh, maybe
Vayne?
maybe Jinx window or something. If you have like a good opener for that.
It'd be good if you have an early Draken and unlock the Darius with the buffs.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Is there a Rise Void board? By any chance?
Rise Void.
Not that
Let's
I
see.
Yeah,
know.
'cause you
but-
could probably fit a bunch of other stuff. It's just 2 Void.
Yeah, I think it's probably hard to fit other regions on the Void board without making it too like
Yeah, you're probably
without
making
making it
yourself
like weaker.
I mean,
Yeah, too
Void,
much weaker.
Void fits well with Ionian or Noxus. So maybe you can do that instead of Shurima while waiting for Shurima.
Yeah, maybe. I'm Epoch here. I'll have to look.
We have Void. We have Sona
Yeah.
Pair.
2 out of 3 ish also.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely this.
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
And then just roll right away. Got so many
Yeah.
pairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Default. Any
Yeah.
objections?
No.
Okay.
Do we prio Epoch as high as we did last patch after the Bard nerfs?
I do, but like,
Not as high, but like it's still very high.
I mean, objectively, it's
Any-
like for
any
sure
good
like
luck?
slightly worse, but it's like
Yeah.
it's still good. I think.
objectively,
Is it-
it's worse. Like, is it?
Do you think
it's
still good because of Bard? Or is it like are you still looking to play Bard in every game where you click this augment?
I think you must consider it, but you're allowed to not do it if you're like
Yeah.
actually have good use for the slot, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
also always been like a good tempo augment. So
Yeah.
like there's so many uses. You can also use it to
I mean,
find
here you
voids,
just-
if you need to play heralds. Like there's infinite things you can do with it.
And in this spot,
Yeah.
probably Ishtar or Sona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's econ. It can make you strong, and you can even find direction while rolling.
Especially
Like
since
here,
there's not great lost streak lines now, like this probably increases in value.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And there will probably be a lost streak line at some point. It's just not really. I would be surprised if you go the whole patch without a lost streak line, but someone.
I'm
needs to
surprised
find
if we get a whole patch.
I mean, that's also true. I was surprised if the patch last week. I think
Surprising.
coming next week, the B patch is
Next
not.
week it's the same patch.
All right. Got 2 Shinzaos with good
Oh,
items for the
here we
hero
go.
augment. Or we could just do this into like Yasuo.
Yeah, the crit has not been fixed.
Oh, it's
like,
augment-
they fixed the
Augment
crit,
round top.
The crit's not fixed?
Yeah, you
3.
it's not
No,
fixed.
Wei showed on stream yesterday.
It's still crits.
Wait, no,
so,
but
like,
it was on PBE. Or no?
yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it was
even
on
It was on
PvE.
PvE, but
Today, then it's on live today. I'm like 99% certain. They don't like that's the same branch cut. But like, I hope I'm wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. I hope they fix it in between. But like, I would be surprised.
Also,
Wait,
they didn't increase the cost of.
Yeah, I
the
just
cost
realized.
of-
Yeah, because I just played the village game, and now I just realized my TFs were costed 30 serpents. So.
Okay, so Graves is still viable then? I guess he would still nerf stat.
Oh, yeah,
lines.
he got
The nerfs
No, it's
are
fine,
though.
noticeable.
Hard, yeah.
The nerfs are noticeable for sure, but
I think you're happier
So,
playing
yeah.
around TF now.
Yeah,
think
I mean,
TF2 is
TF3
actually
or
something.
MF2.
with the MF buffs, you're probably just happy playing the old MF line too. Yeah.
4.1. 3.8. Okay. Yeah, it got worse.
I mean, I hope they fix it. Like, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's just a PBE thing. But yesterday on PBE, it was still a thing. I haven't tried it yet.
Is
I'll
that the
just
only-
try it next time I see it. I'll just force something. So,
It's the
we'll
only
see.
thing they changed about the site, right? They didn't
Yeah,
like
but
Yeah,
it's like a big
the
deal.
numbers
It's
on
like
it.
a huge deal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the stats went down quite a bit. So
I mean, because there's no more Tryndamere and
Yeah,
no more
but
Diana.
oh, true.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
But also,
no,
Tryndamere
that must be it.
Yeah, Tryndamere got killed.
Tryndamere and Diana both.
Tryndamere.
So now it's only Yasuo. It's only Yasuo and Brock. Or Ambassador.
Brock.
Yeah, Rock, sure, buddy. Yep, I'll be
I
doing
mean,
that. Don't you
he
guys
could
worry.
natural
I mean, he has
Emilio right now.
I mean, he has Ishtar.
If I get the 13 playish, if you get the playish tall for 13 rounds, are you considering that?
Yeah,
13.
I think now you are.
Yeah, you have to.
After
You can make a
Sorry,
board,
you-
especially.
You can just play strong board.
Yeah.
Save each.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, I think if you have Extol 2-1 and Kiana 2, you can for sure.
Yeah, I
consider
think you're supposed to
getting
slam
played.
Brock out on Kiana, and then you can actually win stage 2, and then you already made it at that point.
Yeah, your spot is insane if you high roll like
Because
a
I
strong
still think
board.
Kiana is really strong on stage 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she's insanely strong.
I was always confused by that quest. You can literally only put Ishtal units on your board, right?
No. You
No,
just
no,
need
no.
to have.
You just
need
need
to
30
have
Ishtal on your
The
board.
trait fielded.
Yeah.
Like
It's just you need 3 XL units on your board for 13 rounds, but the units around
Yeah.
it can be whatever.
And I think
Four
it's
was
exactly 3. Yeah, not 4,
Before it
not
was
5.
exactly 3.
They
Yeah.
changed it so it's not exactly 3
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to
No,
be
it's
exactly 3.
Okay.
But you can just
so
play
they, like,
whatever.
double buffed it.
You just have the XL active.
Okay. And how many cards does it give
Rounds
you?
is 13.
It's
500.
500.
500. Oh, okay. And that includes
Most of the time
neutrals,
it's,
right?
it's 3 full. Yeah, most of the time it's 3 full items.
Okay. All right.
And you're probably just taking the 500. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just check. Like, if you have HP, you can wait. But yeah, most of the time you take it.
Yeah,
I think
I
I've already
I don't
greeted
care
for-
about the 550 now.
I've already agreed for the 1.5 for 1.3, but that was because my board was actually good. But otherwise, you just cash out instantly.
Yeah, without you was like cashing out even 400, 450, and then he
Yeah.
unlocks Brock
Yeah,
later.
But I think you're just not supposed to get the quest. If your options are trash, you just
Yeah.
cash out.
But it's perfectly reasonable, right?
You have to
Because
read like 50.
yeah, like in
There's
past
no-
sets, like if you think about Crystal Gambit, for example, you just do like a small cash out to the level 8 comp, and I feel like it's the same concept here.
Yeah,
Yep.
like, and he did a 400 or something cash out, and then he did another 400 cash out like after. So
Oh, nice. Yeah.
you just keep
Yeah, and I think just
stacking.
like at that point, you need to not greet your quests if you get
I
low on
also
HP.
think
If you
there's
quest
a
out,
deck.
you cash out.
if you get the B1 HP and you're 20 HP, you can just lose your dragon and you're exactly 1 HP.
You need to be like 12
You
HP.
proc
though.
you proc the
You
700.
need 12 HP, I think. Like
No,
to-
like
to-
if
Dragon
you're
deals
20.
11, right? I think Dragon deals 11 on stage 5. I think. I mean,
No, I mean the
It's like a
stage
1
six-
unit loss, right?
The stage 6 one
Oh.
unit loss is like you
It's
stay on 1
13.
HP from 20.
no, it's 13. Like, I'm pretty sure I remember the duck saying it to me. But you can check the duck video.
Not the stage 5, the stage 6. It's 19
Yeah.
damage.
Stage 6 is 12 damage, Dragon is 1 unit, so it's 13.
This counts as 1 unit for sure. But
Yeah.
I do
I
believe
think so.
so, yeah.
I was
That's
20.
whatever. If you get the spot, just look up the duck video. You'll be fine.
All right, what do you
You
guys
somehow
doing here?
need to get. Oh,
I'm not for
I don't
slamming.
think just one. Yeah,
Yeah,
just slamming.
slime. I think
If you have a Yasuo, do you consider this?
Yeah, if I have like
Yeah,
Yasuo copies for sure. But
yeah,
without
sure.
Yasuo's, I feel like it's kind of sus.
it
It's
is
pretty much
augment
Slam-
rank swap, so you could.
What is slam from slamming? They just put components on everyone. I don't.
Yeah,
I
or
don't want to
just
play.
like-
AD.
I mean,
I just want to play.
you don't want to play what? AD?
Yeah.
If it's
Oh,
gold
wow.
Ionia, I could maybe play it, but otherwise, no. I mean, I don't know. Just see what's in my shop. See what
I
I
really
get.
want to play this meta.
Given that AP is a thing now, do we ever just take
Yeah.
Darken Staff?
I think it's good on Zillion and
Oh, I
the,
can-
and the.
I think it's good on Sona as well. I
And
lost to it
Seraphine.
with Sona holding it.
It's good on
but-
Seraphine and Zillion, but I don't know
Nope.
about the others.
But that's actually a good thing to consider. I mean, you don't have an AP slam, but I didn't even think about taking Dark and Staff.
On Zillion, it's insane. I think I was playing his last patch and he was face tanking Diana and Renekton.
Quick Zillion 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who's holding it now? Like, don't we have like 0 AP units? Or,
Yeah. I was just trying to think about
Yeah.
expanding what the
I
scope
think
of
you're
when
allowed
you
to take it. Like, yeah, for sure you're allowed to take it. I think in some situations, but not here.
Like, let's say you had
Does it get
a
better
JG
from-
slam and like an AP item holder like Ari. Would you consider taking Birkenstaff?
I think you need a mana item with it. You don't just take
Yeah,
it.
you need a mana item with it, and
Okay, yeah. So
yeah, you need mana item with
mana
it.
slam with AP holder, then you're willing to
mana
take this?
slam with-
Yeah,
I mean,
actually,
you're
like it.
comparing it to Slamin, which is a bit like Slamin, in my opinion, is really, really good. So, but there are definitely spots like that where I would take it, right? But then to take it instead of Slamin, I think you need a board that actually wins everything
Yeah.
on stage
Yeah,
two at
agreed.
least.
For sure.
Okay.
I did this earlier, and I'm pretty
probably
sure.
slamming. Pretty slamming. So.
Pretty sure
It's
that.
Augment Trump. I don't know.
What's better than slamming from this spot?
Yeah, probably nothing, honestly. Like,
Epic.
oh
I
yeah,
still
Epoch.
prefer slamming.
Well, you
Slamin
can roll
is,
for Melio.
I mean, Epoch in this spot is better, yeah, for sure. But
Is it with 3 components?
Roll for medium.
I think it is because like right now,
Okay,
like,
yeah,
what
You don't have
moves
a
am I
clear
making
slam
that
either.
translate in the late game?
Yeah.
Melio, Xin 2.
Like if they give you AD again, I mean slamming is just screwed.
Yeah, like if you had a JG slam, then slamming would be maybe better than Epic. But right now, we don't
okay.
really want to slam anything, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Epic
I guess
can-
I was still sort of in last patch brain.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind
Alright.
of like a downside for Epoch though? Because you get an upgraded unit, you kind of want to itemize it. So I think you're much more happy to lose streak with Slaven than you are with Epic. So,
But are there like
suck, then,
If you get a Melio, you're happy slamming IE or BT.
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying Epic is bad, but I'm saying like from this spot, Slamming seems also just nice. Because my problem is even with Epic, you're not changing your board to an AP board most likely unless you find the Ari. Like it's Ari Melio, or you just need to like sell half your board and find a completely
I
new
think
direction.
With IE, it might have been just Darken Scythe and pray for Yasuo.
And then play Yasuo, yeah. Because if you're playing AD from this spot, like, what are you gonna play? Yonara?
Probably just Yasuo.
Still Yasuo?
Yeah,
In which case,
it's
you
just so
probably
that
Like I hope there's a Twisted Fate in your shop. Like I mean, you could also take it in place Vayne and take the bow, but like where's the Vayne? I don't know. But like the bow
from
is
my
still good,
understanding,
I
like
think.
Yasuo, you just really don't know far behind. If
Yeah,
you're
no,
behind,
I
like
agree.
your game is just over. Like you really want to be
I mean, you have
maybe
some
slightly
Ionians.
ahead of tempo.
Jhin can item hold for him.
I assume
No,
it's
Yeah,
a
but it's
bad
like-
Ionia. That's why nobody's playing Ionia.
Oh,
And he's
yeah,
not
yeah,
committing.
maybe, yeah. But,
If
I
you
feel like
do
you
take
see-
Slammin, are you trying to make? Are you just making IE, or like what's the idea?
I think you
I
just
think
spread
I'm making
items.
something because I don't want to like level here. So you must slam something, but I would hope, I think, to make a tank item next or like something.
Or I would hope they give you AP and you slam JG or
Yep.
something.
I hope I can like slam the component that gets
AP
dropped.
or tank item. Just anything
Yeah.
but AD.
Yeah, basically.
Maybe if you drop a bow, you slam
Who knows?
GS.
Maybe there's an low in TF in shop and we can actually play AD. Who knows?
But are there like any AP lines other than fast line? Because I don't think.
I think Seraphine
Seraphine-
doesn't need to go 9.
Seraphine,
Seraphine doesn't need to go 9 as well.
Herald.
Wait, sorry, which one?
Seraphine.
Or just like Seraphine, that's it? Or
I mean,
Seraphine
like
is,
the
Lux.
specific board, I'm like, oh, Lux,
Okay.
but Lux I also expect to fall off like in a couple of days.
Maybe
I
the
don't think
Demacia,
it's
but-
that checking right now.
The Sona version is better.
Yeah, this
Like,
spot
I
just
don't
looks
know, like-
doomed.
Yeah,
I
this
mean, it's
spot
not
does
great, no. Like, it's not good.
Can play.
In which case, maybe we just roll left and default
Oh
this.
no, with what you're getting, that's better.
Oh, no.
Can you name 5 augments that are better? Like, because I can name about 100 that are worse.
You get
So, like,
Bringer of Ruin. You get
Yeah,
Bringer
you
of
must like
Ruin.
gambling.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you get trade 3. You know what? Gamble it. Who knows?
Because Yeah, like you could really get fucked on the item slam here.
Yeah, but like percentage-wise,
Yeah,
you are so
worst
much
case
more likely to
scenario,
get fucked in
worst case
Destiny. I
scenario,
think.
you level on.
Yeah, worst case scenario, I think it's level up and then just slam
Yeah, for
level
all
up.
sure.
four.
You're probably leveling before you instead of like slamming
level
IE.
on.
Yeah, okay. All right. So would anybody default this over this?
No.
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 Okay, so all right, I'm gonna click this. Oh, they took Darken.
Oh.
They went for
Into
Yasuo.
Yasuo then.
Yeah, Yasuo.
Surely.
Makes sense.
Is
Oh,
Yasuo
good.
really
Is
the
that
only
bad, though?
line now?
I mean, I still think you could play Vayne with the bow, but like you also don't have a Vayne, so.
Oh, Vayne? Wait, is the bow like? I thought it was
I
like
mean, I
kind of
don't
mid
think it's
on there.
amazing, but I think it's acceptable. Like, I don't hate it on Vayne.
And Vesa.
You might be innovating a bit too much there. I don't think anyone inside that. But I do think it could be it could be good to be. I mean, but like I don't know if anybody. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
Wait,
I guess I heard
I'm
people
pretty
say.
sure. I'm pretty sure they
so
nerfed
like
the crit. Like the Vanquishers look really bad with it now.
Oh yeah. That's what I was wondering. Like it's like the crits is for sure
And
gone if
Vesa was pretty good
Ambessa is.
before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ambessa was
I mean,
really
Ambessa
good
did
with
get
Scythe.
buffed. Like if Ambessa's strong, then Scythe probably still works on her. But like,
Yeah, it seems like they
Little bit
nerfed
of
it.
Like it was good on Rek'Sai too because of
Yeah,
the
it's
yeah,
a
it
lot
was
worse
for
now.
sure. Yeah, I think they probably did fix the bug then. It was just not on PB.
GT also.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at these stats, they must have fixed it.
It doesn't even look that amazing on Yasuo
Oh.
anymore.
I mean, I'm not.
I mean, but
Oh,
it's
but I
PB
think
stream.
it wasn't amazing without the crit. So like, I think it needed a compensation buff if they fixed that bug, but they didn't. So.
PB stream,
Like,
so
you
it's
didn't
still
pick-
bugged on this game.
I mean, if this is PB, it's still bugged, right? So yeah, so then it also makes more sense.
Mhm. Okay, so it seems like we're just avoiding Darken now.
Well, so one thing I am seeing now, apparently Scythe looks okay on GP. It's very small sample, so I might be
Oh.
crazy here, but
Did
I
you guys do
watched Weijin play some Scythe. Yeah, let me do that. I watched Weijin play some GP yesterday, and it looks good.
Yeah.
I'm
But
very skeptical about this GP line. Like, I could be wrong. I could completely be wrong. But last patch, I was beating these like 3-star GPs with like Garen 1, Vayne 2. Like, it felt really bad last patch. So like,
Yeah,
maybe
I mean, it's kind of like a counter matchup. I think.
Oh yeah, that's
Like, the
true for
most-
sure. But like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, honestly, I might be wrong. I might just be wrong. But
I
think
mean,
GP is
yeah.
like.
I don't think the line was great last match either, but
I
I think the
don't
matchup
you're
probably one
supposed
of
to
the worst
roll for-
matchups.
Like everyone talks about GP reroll. I think you're supposed to play around Belveth more than GP.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Belveth is
just
really good.
level 8. You get GP for 3 because of
Yeah.
3 builds.
Yeah, but like
I
rather
feel like I
sell
better
sell-
some other units
just
in
buy
the
the
field.
ones who sell them to get 8 faster.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I think you can start like collecting GPs on level 8. You get them pretty fast. And I feel like in that line, you just kind of want item augments and items on everyone. If you only have Belveth, you're gonna run into damage problems. I think. Usually, you want the board to run
Belveth
over.
Ambessa. I think Ambessa is better than GP.
I
GP3.
think she might be now.
No, not GP3, but like then why would you invest in GP3 instead of going 9?
Because I don't think the board cap's that high on level 9. Aatrox is trash.
Just play Senna
I
Kindred.
think you're like supposed to like play like some Seraphine Azir and then get Renekton or something. But I mean, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'd rather have a Renekton on my board than a GP3. I do know that, but like it's kind of hard to get there.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, yeah. I felt like that comp is just a comp you just roll on level 8 and that's your game.
Is Yunara that bad though now? It looks like not that bad in the stats. I don't know if I'm getting tricked or something, but it's like still one of the top comps. On meta TFT.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You probably just have
I
to
hate looking
try
at
it.
comp stats. I think comp
Yeah,
stats
me
are
too, me too.
really fake.
I think last time I checked stats, the Tryndamere was still looking good. Probably not.
It's also like it's a comp people know how to play.
It also says Piltover Series is S tier. One of this was last patch.
Like yeah, of course. Like I'm not saying like your I6 isn't strong, but you're also looking at the stats of a board that has made it to 9. Like These comp stats are
true.
incredibly biased.
I mean, I'll probably be willing to play it from a good Ionia opener, but not like from random spots, I think, like before.
Yeah, Broseph has a B tier only from very strong tempo.
Yeah, like Shen 2, Gen 2,
Yeah.
Slam.
And I think strong tempo means rage plate on the Jin, to be honest. It makes a huge difference for me at least, in like how many fights you win or lose early. Although I don't really like rage plate late, but I think if you want the tempo hit the line, you need it.
All right, we got Void here with.
I think if the only slam is Rage Blade on Jin, you can still just unlock it and go back to Ziggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Actually.
But I don't think you can just last in every
Sure,
game.
really.
Though.
If it's Gold Ionia, Rage Blade on Jin, just go Ziggs. Why would you play? Why would you play Yuna?
All right, rolling left 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't remove preparation from the.
I
This
like
game's
middle.
so- Oh,
Mm,
Yeah.
I
You
don't
seem
know.
pretty.
You
I don't
still
like
have
it, but I think it's better than
still
3.
have a
Like,
Sona
yeah.
angle.
Yeah, it's a bit
It's
weak to
better
take.
than
That's not very good with
Two.
Void, right?
just
I just
roll.
don't think you're so weak right now, and then this augment does nothing until you make it to 9. I mean, it does the XP, of course, but I mean, like, you kind of need it from a strong opener, I think.
Does hefty rolls work for your team or just for the units that are already on board?
Oh, it's team, the entire
Maybe
team.
it's-
I
think
thought
it's
it
team,
was
Because
team.
it's a reroll and it gives HP to Garen, then he becomes a beast.
With these items.
And
Yeah,
No,
Vayne,
I know. I feel like it's kind of a trap. It's like you want econ when you reroll, right? It's like
Yeah, but I also don't really love 3 here, I think.
Like if you
Probably
take
roll.
3 and then just lose anyways, your spot seems
yeah, your spot
It's
is
worse
than
Yeah,
zero.
I think you're default 2,
Yeah.
but I hope I see something better.
yeah. Same.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
That's something better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better.
All right. Anyone make an argument for either of these over this?
Hell no.
No.
Oh, they just took Pyro.
Wow.
Really?
I mean, they have like Kraken red buff, but I don't know like
Yeah,
what
on
point they're
who
playing.
no,
Yeah,
Brian?
yeah.
No way.
Or BT red buff into Slayer or something.
Is it ever like GS red buff on Cog or Mal's or something?
Yeah.
Still seems, it
I mean,
might
it's
be
your
better,
strongest
but it
board.
still seems
It's your strongest board right now, but then like go like where does that line go? I don't know.
What do you stand with the cloak? And where does the board go?
I was just thinking you go towards a relatively standard void. But I don't love those items for Kaisa, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a head scratcher.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can make the argument that this is not a great econ augment.
I think it's not that good since the nerf. Not like
I mean,
No,
yeah.
don't like it. Like,
I mean,
really,
it's
three
not
that
in-
much more that
it's
you're
one
not risking
component.
it.
It's like econ is econ. I like yeah.
Maybe I gamble a bit too much with my augments, but I would roll 3. Like, I'm not happy with taking 2 here, but like, really, Pyromaniac is good enough.
Yeah. I mean, this is good with the Ziggs Rise board now, right? It's just
but
you
I
have to
don't
have a
think
good
you're
spot
making
for
it. I don't think you're making it from the spot.
Yeah, this is not the spot
Which
for
means
it.
you're like using it as a normal econ augment for level 8, at which point it does just suck, but I might still prefer it over Pyromaniac because I don't think you win.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like your best line with this is still probably Void, I assume. Unless
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
what? I don't even know what the
No,
unless
it's-
is.
I
Like,
guess,
what shop would you have to see on 2-1 that you're like, oh, that's better than Void?
Well,
Yordles.
2 Eloy and a TF.
triple Timo.
Timo, Tristan.
Timo or
3
TF?
TFs,
I guess
maybe.
like middle, you're more likely to bot 2 than right. I guess ish. You can probably like top 6 with the Pyromania if you scam some rounds this stage.
Yeah, but
But-
only if. I mean, I guess can we see how strong the rest of the lobby looks right now?
Yeah, we don't have. It seems like Pengu
Oh
Scout.
yes.
but it's recall start, so like there are probably some strong people.
Yeah, and we got Malzahar.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
probably
in
like
that case, I
Ari,
think
Draven.
we're losing.
Yeah.
I don't think
think
Red Buff
we're
Mouse is
losing.
scamming wins here.
Yeah, and our front line's not
Mhm.
anywhere near strong enough for Mouse to do anything. Yeah, that's a head scratcher.
I would definitely roll it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's funny. They're both like Pyromaniac.
One is worse and one is...
Oh,
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah.
No AP holder, probably rolls Seraphine to roll the right augment.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's default this.
I'm clicking left.
Like,
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to click left, but also on scrims, like the new emblems, you're for sure clicking left to practice.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
definitely.
I do also believe it's the correct augment, but like for practice, you would definitely click it.
Yeah.
So last patch, this was really good for Kate. Is there a line now that this is?
And I see people use it for Sona, but I
I'm seeing
don't know if
social
it's
right
that
now
good.
using it for Persona.
Sona?
The
Do
problem with
on the
Sona is that you
board.
don't really care that much about 5 costs, and like a big part of what made it good for TX is that you then also can use it for
Yeah,
like the TX.
You're allowed to be stuck on level 8 and it's like a bailout sometimes.
Yeah, it's not as good for 2 cost and 3 cost reroll, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's too
It's
expensive.
good on one cost because it's fast.
Yeah.
If you have many one cost to roll.
And it's cheap.
Yeah.
You're not
then
like
you-
Yeah.
Probably roll for Bard and 2-star 1 cost right away, right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so if we had
I
Sonas
think-
and AP items, then it could be this.
Yeah.
But
I
otherwise
think on
it's-
scrims it's just always training routes.
Yeah.
So you do usually play Bard on the Sona board, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
think so.
yeah.
Wait, really? Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I heard Bolster skills say so today. Like I think
Unless you
it's
already
rolls as well.
unless
It's
you already
just
have
like,
a lot of copies. Unless
you're
your board
kind
is
of-
actually strong and you wanna win,
Yeah.
then you
Okay.
don't roll for Bard. Advanced loan. Probably not.
this will be a prime Diana game last patch. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advanced loan into
Advanced
Diana.
loan, full open, Diana. No.
yeah, that will be me last patch, but now you have to think. It's kinda hard.
Wait, not right.
All
Yeah,
aura
that-
farming.
no,
That-
For
that-
sure,
this
yeah,
is
but yeah,
think it's
honestly,
way
think
worse
it
this
might
time
be
than last
too, but like I think right now it might be too, and pray you don't see a gold augment on 3-2. Hope
Oh.
everybody you see a nice silver augment, but
If we hit
You
Shen
have
2,
Shen
this
there,
is
but-
very strong with
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
really like advanced loan to 1 personally. Like even if you hit gold augments, I don't know.
I mean I don't love it, but really, what if you don't hit Shen
Yeah.
2? What if you don't hit Kog'Maw 2? Then you're just fucked. I mean,
What's
sure,
your plan
you
with
can roll for
advanced
it, but-
loan? Do you roll right away? Or you level and roll?
Oh, I'm probably just sitting like here. I don't even know if I'm in knocking bar these days, but like this is like a problem at the start
Oh.
of patch because I don't know. Like I just don't know.
I feel like here advanced loan, you'll maybe just level roll for Bard and Void or Shen 2 and stuff.
Yeah,
if you
I
want
think
to.
so.
yeah,
too.
like something like that probably. Like
That was one thing Brosev mentioned. I had a live game coaching session. He level rolled for Bilge on 2-1. His thought process on this is you have to convert the gold into like tempo. Like
Yeah,
right
you
away.
for sure do.
yeah,
I
see
think
it.
so.
Yeah, I can see it. It's probably better. Yeah.
Especially right
Honestly, I
now,
like
given
it
that
way
there's
more
not
than
a
Feet of
good
Flames
lost
when you-
streak line.
I feel like Feet of Flames you're gambling. You're like actually gambling. You hit the upgrade.
You have
Nice.
Keanu Pair too. I don't know.
Oh,
if
but advanced loan, aren't
helps
you
you that
gambling
much.
that the next augment is
Yeah,
on the
you're
prismatic?
No, but like at least you can somewhat like you can do something, and you can like if it's okay, it's prismatic, you're like screwed, but at least you get the gold. You did something with it.
Okay. I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
every time I see someone else in my lobby click it, they always get advanced loan into power up into prismatic.
bro.
Like,
The thing is,
no.
the thing is, it's for sure not silver, right? So those
Yeah,
odds
it's
like
not
move
silver.
around a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
It's a 72% chance that it's not prismatic next.
Well,
No,
it's
a
for
bit
sure not silver,
more.
right?
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
no,
it's,
because you
it's-
move silver, yeah.
40 over
So it's
60.
28 out of 68, yeah.
Okay, so around 60% chance that's a gold. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, it's not.
It's positive EV, but you can't get screwed.
All right, what would you guys lean towards here?
I would still roll left.
I mean, yeah, I've heard that, I've heard like there's so he said he did the math and it's basically not positive EV on average on 2-1.
Or
And on
advanced
3-2 it's like slightly positive. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's what I've heard. I just believed him kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but
Do
now
you
you're
compare
taking
it to
one
a-
there. Like,
a-
surely not. Surely,
I feel like if we take one, we gotta like roll maybe.
Yeah, but like, how broke do you want to be? Like,
I don't know, like one
Also-
gargoyle
Also,
Sunfire.
the slams not look good.
Oh, gargoyle Sunfire is fine. Like if you want to win stage 2.
Oh, but then
That's
you
if
need
you
an
hit
not on
the
the
2-star.
Shenron. Like, surely not on the Shenron, right? Like,
surely you need an upgrade.
And
What do you think are the
Yeah.
odds that by 2-3, if you don't roll, you natural a 2-star frontliner?
Very high, but then you still
probably
What
50-50 or
idea.
something. Like, maybe a bit higher, like 65.
you
But
still lose if it's just one frontliner.
yeah, and is it 2-3 not a bit late already? Like, we've taken a tempo augment. I kind of want my 5 streak, or like, you know, like you start that
people
late.
already have 5 builds.
Yeah, like I think. But I'm not happy about either of
Yeah,
them.
I'm on
But
the
like, I would
fence.
roll,
I just
I
don't
would
know
roll
about-
one. Like, but like,
I'd roll
I'm
one
not
and
wrong.
then
All right,
I
let's
might
trade.
be a bit of a gambler.
And then you
I
also
don't
roll
think you're
middle.
allowed with these items, are you? Like,
Still better than middle. I think I would roll middle and
we do have Reforger, so maybe it's okay.
Reforge
yeah,
the chain and see what you get.
yeah, I think I'm taking one and just
Roll
play
middle.
my items.
Oh no, I don't think you're allowed to use Reforger if you take
Yeah,
one. You
no,
need to hold it.
stems
Yeah, you
don't
have to
play
wait,
and
you have
then
to
save
wait,
it for
yeah.
later.
Yeah,
Okay, are we
Right.
defaulting
But
this
yeah,
now?
I'm
Yeah.
happy with one.
scared. I'm just scared about all the defensive components. But yeah,
Earth.
Oh,
It's,
you
Oh,
just take
well, I'm
that
taking
now.
Earth, yeah.
it's Earth your little GG.
Yeah, you have Yordle spread.
Earth your
Not really, it's like one component for a gold augment.
Have you seen the Yordle spread stats?
Yes,
I don't think that's like that's
No,
an
no,
artifact, man. That's an Infinity Force. That's like not one component. That's an Infinity Force.
Is it that broken?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. And then Yordle gives AS and HP, so it's like almost an actual Infinity.
It gives all the stats. It really gives all the
It gives
stats.
every stat. Like, it's crazy how many stats it gives. I think the big ones are Yordle, Vanquisher, and so on. If you look at the stats.
If you get the spat, are you trying to just pair it with a Koboko, ideally?
I think ideally the mid game becomes Yordle, but that's kind of hard from here. Like, honestly, I'm not sure if I slam Yordle spat here instantly.
I think
Honestly, it's
like a
kind of
Kiana
hard.
too.
Maybe it isn't. Like, maybe it isn't true now that I look at the units.
What other emblems are you willing to
It might
slam?
just be one.
Binge water
Are
is
you-
also
are you-
good.
I mean, Billswater is always good in my opinion, but like, again, where are the units?
I think I'm taking Earth and then just waiting to see if I find Bilge or your rolls.
Really? I know like emblems are good, but I feel like it's a bit too degen.
Village would be
Yeah.
so slow.
I
Isn't
wish
it
I had
similar
just
to
like a
taking,
second Yordle or
Heat of
something. If I had
Flames?
like 2 Yordles, I'm instantly like taking it, making Yordle emblem. But like from here, I'm like a bit worried. I don't know.
If you play Yordle emblem, are you just going vertical Yordle? Like, or are you
I think
just
you
using
want
it
to
to
like the
combo?
mid game.
Yes,
The board is just really
you
strong
play
in the mid game.
You play into Ziggs Rise and you give the emblem to set.
Oh,
Or you just play like any other like. You can just bill out if you have low HP. Just use the Ross on the level 8 comp. But like the mid game is just strong, and then like now you're allowed to actually play like a normal unit. I mean, you get to play like Nico
Like on
or
level 8,
something like.
you drop.
Like it's still like one component. It's not like it gives you the whole Yordle emblem. You know, you're using one component for
Yeah,
it.
no, like if I had 2 Yordles, I would click it. Now I'm probably not. Like looking at our
Probably
units.
still hard bargain. Yeah, probably still hard bargain.
But I'm
Are
also
you
not happy
ever,
with the
with
argument,
bad options for other augments, are you ever just making a Demacia spat and hope, or are you ever taking this and rolling and hoping you either hit Yordle or Demacia and making whichever spat works best?
Or Bilge water as well.
Or Bilge,
rolling,
but you don't
or-
have a tier. You can slam the other 2 right now.
I mean, you can take
I mean-
you can take it if you open.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
rolling with board nerfs, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not too
without
big of a
econ.
fan of rolling here.
But before the nerfs, I would with bad openers, I would always roll on 2-3 for board. But
I would basically always haul. Doesn't matter if
Yeah.
my opener was bad. Just get that man.
I think now
And sorry, Spat is better than Pan, right? Or like overall, the Spat they got
I mean,
buffed way more, right?
Vanquisher is
Depends. Vanquisher is
Vanquisher is-
insane.
Bruiser is good.
Bruiser
Because
is
you can
really
also
good,
make
yeah.
you have a Reforger, so but you can only make
I think
what,
yeah,
like,
I think it actually depends.
Defender,
I think it
Juggernaut.
depends,
I don't
yeah.
know what sword is.
Because I feel like the pen ones might be more
Slayer.
useful late game, but like the spat ones are like somewhere early, in my opinion.
Oh wait, really? Like I feel like if you get like Bruiser.
Oh yeah,
isn't
I mean
that
Bruiser, but I
somewhere
meant
early?
more in general. Like
Okay,
the
yeah.
pen ones in late game
Yeah,
just
yeah.
allow another trait, like just another board wide buff, and like
Yeah.
you don't want the verticals anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I took it. My example was the best one, but yeah.
Yeah, now of course Bruiser is an exception.
So what's the threshold that you guys would take this? If we had 4 Yordle with this already, we
Yes,
would be taking this?
I would have already taken it, yeah, but like
I think
Yeah.
just 2 Yordles, and then with this you get the 4th one because you unlock Poppy, and then you get +1.
no,
Yeah,
but you only
in
have
that
one,
one,
right? You have
If,
only
if
one.
you have Teemo, you just click it instantly.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I'm down for that. So.
Yeah, but I think you're supposed to click one here, but I'm very worried that you just get stuck with only defensive components this game, with these opening components, but I mean, I think you have to. Definitely just save the Reforger.
Okay. Or bargain?
Probably hard one.
But I could, like, I'm not surprised to see this. I think it's like another scrim thing as well. Like,
Yeah.
I think you want, like, you have 2 days, you just need to click every spat and augment you see to test it, to learn. It's like the biggest change of the patch, probably.
But like, when I look at it, I feel like it's not even better than Feed the Flames here. Like as an item, it's basically an item augment, right? So
I think it's way better.
I think it's way better than Feed the Flames because it allows Yordle. You also like need to think about the fact that you now get to play an actual unit on the Yordle board. Like you get to drop one of the jitters and play like a good unit.
If you have a Yordle opener, I agree, but
of course.
Right now you're gonna unlock cannon on like 3-5 or something. Where are your Yordles? It's like you're not hitting 6 Yordle before like I don't even know if you hit it on stage 4.
You have a Kiana pair. If you upgrade Kiana, that's Kiana 2.
And Kog'Maw.
And you unlock cannon faster.
It makes your other pairs a bit more valuable.
Like you have like 1 Ludo.
Yeah, I think it's too little right now.
Because to unlock cannon, you need like 3 2-stars,
8.
right? Yeah, but like 3 2-stars on your board, I think.
Yeah, 3 2-stars.
Yeah, but Emblem makes that a lot easier. Just put it on any 2-star.
Or 2 2-stars on new level and play 4.
Yeah, it's like also you need like 4 Yordle like pretty early to
that's my problem. Like every time I play Yordle without 4 Yordle onto 1, it becomes kind of difficult sometimes. Because then you get the upgrades late and you lose your tempo and you lose HP and then it's just a shit show.
Ishtar.
Oh. Pretty strong Ionia over
maybe
there.
If it's XP Ionia, I'm down. Otherwise, I just click Ishtar.
I assume given that not everybody was playing Ionia, it's not gold.
I don't think it's like that good anymore. Like I think you're allowed to play it in gold Ionia, but I'm not expecting to see whole lobbies playing it.
I think the XP one around R is better.
Yeah. Ari, I was gonna say.
But I don't think you'll be that contested. Like definitely not like last patch if it's gold Ionia. But like
yeah. Because here on this board I'm playing around Ari, not Gen 2, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because you also don't have a Jin item. Just Slender more.
I'm rolling birthday present. Brother.
In this video, like reading the patch notes, Broseph was saying that Expeditionist is less clickable with the 515 nerfs. Do you think he changed his mind on that, or
no? I don't think he did, but I don't know. But like, I can definitely imagine that.
It's because you were mainly like aiming for the 550 cash out with this augmented particular.
Yeah, but I'm also like way less or like a lot less happy to click Birthday Reunion with this nerf.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think
Yeah,
you
I
can
definitely
slam
roll that, but
with,
I kind of like
with
3.
Ishtar Expedition. You can slam
Okay.
Morello, and you have half stone plate to unlock Skarner.
Okay.
I have a pretty
yeah.
good spot for it.
But like, yeah. I mean, nerfing the 50 cash out is basically nerfing this augment by a lot.
well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, for sure.
Whereas, like, feel like if you play like natural X-Star, you don't have to play around 550 necessarily. But if you don't 550 with this augment, you're done. It's like it costs you a gold augment, right?
Yeah.
Would you
Wait,
take it over Woven Magic here with the Ari?
Yeah, I would
I
probably
guess your
roll left
slams will
too.
look great. It's like
Yeah.
Morello.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
probably
Woven Magic
Probably do
stacks
top roll.
surprisingly
I
quickly.
think, with
Yeah,
like, is allowed for sure.
Even without mana, I
and it
don't
gives
like
you
what.
2 slams right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it goes fast.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
fast.
I mean,
When do you
I've
expect to
clicked-
have this proc?
Like,
Oh,
the
man.
first
Probably-
components are all 3, like,
Probably one
I think the
stage
third
2
one is
and
like
then
stage
one.
4 on, you
and
definitely
then
have to check
two,
the third one.
One stage
If you level,
2.
it probably stacks a lot
yeah.
faster. Too.
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
So you just level right away, and then 2 item
And,
components
like-
by end of stage 2, another by end of stage
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
I don't know
every-
if you have the second one at the end of stage 2. Like, that might be. I mean, maybe I was just slow. Who knows? But I feel like the second one comes early stage 3 for me usually.
Yeah,
Okay.
3-1, I would say maybe. But
Yeah, that's pretty
You
good.
could have
it's
like
you-
2 slams,
yeah.
3 slams after carousel, right?
Yeah. It's not like it makes you weak. It makes you pretty strong right now because you have a second slam.
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so we like
Oh,
rolling
yeah.
left too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if birthday reunion is that good after the nerf.
Ronin, I mean,
fine,
Birthday
but-
Reunion is
If we-
gold.
yeah.
and then,
I think
If we
it's
didn't
much
take
worse. Yeah.
I was gonna say if we didn't take it with the double component anvil and like 3
Yeah.
open components, like I don't think we're taking it here.
Oh. Yeah, no, I think
With
it's
the
just
reunion.
much worse when you already have direction because like here, like what's the
Oh, yeah, I mean,
only
that's
two
just
cards you're
one
happy to see, like Exane or something, right? But I think if you have just a generic
Yeah.
strong board and you can use any units, then I don't think the augment is bad now after the nerf, but
Like
I don't know.
maybe
I
have
don't
no
know
idea.
how.
You
Like,
don't
I
have,
don't think it's bad, but then like
Yeah.
it's
Like-
dropped a lot in my like value
if you-
evaluation.
like, if you get an Ash, you can't split Randomir anymore, so it's bad.
Yeah.
Your Insta cell hash, like, this is gone. This is
Yeah.
like gold.
If it's Ionia XP, would you be more willing to take this, or like would it cross the threshold?
No, because
No, because like you're still
No,
likely
it's
to
not.
sell it. Like, if you're
Yeah.
like angling
I can't
Ionia.
use like
Like-
90%
the
of
buff's
the
right
cost.
too.
Because for
Or
most of
doesn't
the
he
game,
consider
the
right?
augments will for most of the game, the augments will just be 5 gold. Probably not clicking that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And for me, mainly it's where you have clear direction with the Ionia opener. So
Yeah. So we're rolling middle too.
I would have clicked this, but it's probably Woven is better.
Yeah.
It's just
No.
Woven.
yeah.
Open.
And on level 4, do you play a 2 bruiser? I guess so, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
it. And does
Honestly, yeah.
Does a Jin ever come out for Zin or something? You're slamming something on Ari probably, right? Or just
I mean,
double front
if
lines?
it's XP, you just play 5 Ionia. But
But I just
no,
mean like
probably-
on 2-1. What's like
oh,
your move? It's definitely bruiser, right?
Yep, I think so.
And then is it ever Zin over the Jin?
No, probably not.
on level 4, no. Yeah,
E-
I think it's
even with no
smoother.
items?
Yeah.
All right. So it's woven level, slam,
Yeah.
whatever you hit.
But I don't even think a
probably.
clear mind is bad here.
Clear mind, you
Think
level
that-
for who?
For Ilawi and or just
I think for the unlocks
Okay.
it's pretty bad.
I really don't like clear minds. And like,
Yeah, for the unlocks it's pretty bad
Mm.
because you want cannon and then cannon.
Oh, no, yeah. Now that you mentioned it, never mind. I'm not going to clear mind. If I want to cannon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay. So it's just woven magic.
Yeah,
it's
probably.
Woven.
Portable
Oh.
forge.
Yeah. I mean,
Portable.
yeah.
really?
I think it's kind of the same logic, but it's like item augments. But
Like,
what
are
does
there
you
any
want
good
from
artifacts?
What do we even want now? Like, I mean, gold collector is good, but you didn't have
Maybe
items for it.
collector? Yeah, it's only collector that's can.
I like collector a lot, but like, I mean,
I think that the hatchet one is only from max Max
Yeah, that's
exposure
lifting
augments
competition
happen.
stats. Like
Yeah,
lifting competition
lift
stats.
in competition,
Yeah.
max cash outs. That's when you get it.
Like I don't even think there's that many. Like I don't think there's any good tank artifacts actually. So
Yeah.
I mean, the
mean-
one that gives a shield every now and then is pretty good on Wukong.
Yeah.
I think it's like
Yeah.
alright.
Like shield
but it's
grenade.
like
It's also good
Not
on
that good
Demacia
at it.
because you're also pretty good on Demacia because you have high armor
Yeah.
MR. and it's
yeah,
more
that one is
leafy.
good in Demacia. I agree.
All the good artifact lines were killed. Right?
I mean, Downcore
Yeah.
Seraphins would be
Downcore is still good on MF and Seraphine. It's
Like,
also
that's
be
like a
good
thing.
on MF.
Is it
But
good
like-
on Ari? I think it's pretty good on. Like Ari just has that item.
Yeah, Ari as well.
probably.
Yeah.
Ari, MF, Seraphine. Downcore is pretty good. Rise as well.
It's probably your best hit here.
Yeah. I don't know about Portable Forge for
Yeah.
random artifacts. Yeah.
Honestly, like I don't think Diamond is good in general, and
No, I
all
don't.
in this spot, like even worse in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think Woven is just better overall here.
But I've noticed, like in a lot of these puzzles, people are clicking Portable Forge. Every time I'm confused.
Like
Yeah.
a bit.
I don't value the augment that I don't know.
Bit of a camper.
Oh, is it this where you see this
Oh,
or
these
no?
are
Oh yeah, I
repeats.
think.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got through all of them.
Nice.
Just curious, for all of you guys that are new, first time doing this process, what do you guys think?
I'm new. For me, it was very nice to hear everyone's thought process. I mean, I also like haven't played a single game on the patch, so it's very helpful. Like at the start of a patch, to kind of get a feeling for where people's direction is, like early on.
Yeah. Any suggestions, improvement areas that you, or for anybody that you guys would like to see?
I noticed like something today. I would really love a feature where I can see the ending board. The CS
Okay,
board
yeah,
on stage 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say that as well.
Like many times I was just questioning, like, did he real echo here, or like just puzzles like that, and I would just, it doesn't have to
yeah,
be
for
really
sure.
in depth, but just what position did he finish and like what board did he play.
Yeah.
It can even just be like you see in the match history, just his final board.
Yeah.
Just some indication on
Yeah.
like what he did.
So we are probably not going to show final placement because then people could try to figure out
Trace back
augment
with the
stats.
royals.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably fine, but just like
but
some
yeah.
like indication of how it went, like
Yeah.
overall the ended
I
up
think
in.
at the
Like,
very least we should be able to show what Marcel suggested if we want to try to keep it more anonymous is to show just the item holders with like question marks on how many items they're holding, just so we can know like who, like what general comp they ended up with. But maybe we can even just show the final comp in general.
no, but
I
if
think
you
the
show
main
the final
concern-
comp, you're like
Yeah, they
never
can
finding
back-
out who it was.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this will come down to how much pros complain and how much Riot has an issue with this.
If you want to hide it, just don't show the items. Then it's literally impossible. But then at least you have like an idea of like what comp they played.
Yeah, that was Marcel's suggestion. So I think that is pretty high on our list to get around to. I agree.
Like even like it's only possible, I think, to recognize who it is if it's a game played on stream and you just happen to recognize it. Like
Right.
if it's just someone's match history, it's like you need to really stalk them to find it out.
Cool. Any other suggestions or feedback? All right, cool. Thank you
If
guys
it's
for
possible, but like,
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
sorry, just like which Ionia it is, what the void mods
yeah,
are. But I don't
yeah.
know if that's possible in.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
it is. I think
that's hard right
we
now
already
for
asked
us.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But at least if you see the end board, maybe you can just guess.
It's also
Like if they play
hard.
void, the mods are probably good.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
even
yeah.
harder on that. And
Cool. I'm probably gonna try to do more of these, especially at the start of the patch. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, good luck on climbing for all you guys.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Thank
Good luck in
you.
the trials. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck,
the
everyone.
tournament.
thank you. Good luck, everybody.
All right, later.
Bye bye.
But
Bye.